Good morning, everybody. Hey, it is auction time. And hey, happy to hang out with you on this Sunday morning. Hope everybody's doing well. I see quite a few familiar faces in the chat. And so let's see, I see Tiger and Thule, and Mrs. T is right next to me here. And we have I know and fancy hands. So, hey, good crowd. And let me see here. I'm looking like 17 people in the chat. And so I'm going to try something a little bit different today. I am going to try streaming and watching through YouTube, which means I will get less of a delay, or maybe even no delay, when it comes to answering the questions and seeing your comments. I'm going to attempt, and I don't know if, hi, Tim Oliver. I don't know if I'm talented enough, but I'm going to attempt. Oh, let me pull up my camera here. I'm going to attempt to toggle both YouTube and StreamYard. That way I can get to the comments quicker. So let's see here. What I decided to do this morning was go over some kind of, I guess, rules, or just kind of like frequently asked questions. Let me see if I can zoom that there. So first of all, a lot of people ask, hey, do you need to be a member in order to participate? And the answer to that is no, you don't need to be a member. Not yet, at least, but we'll get to that in a little while. So far, most everybody who's bought stuff has done a good job about paying and things like that. And so you don't need to be a member. I don't know, that might change in the future if people continue to buy stuff and then never pay. But as of right now, you don't need to be a member. Shipping is $5, but it's free if you are a channel member. And I always kind of remind everybody, if you're a channel member, level 2, 3, or 4, then shipping is free. That's our way of saying by being a channel member, and you get free shipping, and it works out pretty well for you as well. Please keep track of what you purchase as you're watching this morning. Keep a little notebook or running tab. Even if you step out of the room, you come back, you win 2 auctions, 3 auctions. Kind of keep track. We're relatively new at this. As you can see, we finally hit double digits, Mrs. T. We're on auction number 10, and we are not sophisticated yet enough to send invoices. Hopefully we'll get there, but as of right now, we just ask you to keep track of your own stuff and then pay promptly after the auction. So keep your running total, and remember to add $5 for shipping. And as you can see there, you should see scrolling on the bottom.
They're saying that your audio is dropping.
Audio is dropping. Okay, that's weird.
No.
Let's see. Well, I'll keep rambling, and you guys tell me if how the sound is, and if anybody else can report. Maybe
mom says the same.
Several people are saying the same thing.
Yes.
Okay, let me see here.
You have a different setting.
Let's see. I don't think I have a different setting. This is the exact setting from last night, except I'm attempting to watch. It's a little off at times. Let me click out of YouTube then. Yeah. Let me try that. And you guys tell me if that improves things by clicking out of YouTube. And that was the only thing I did differently between last night and today. And so let me know that. And I just clicked out of YouTube, so let me know. Let the moderators moderate. If I know there's a lot of helpful people in the chat. And but Mark from Australia and Thule and Central Michigan Stacker, those are the official mods. And so try to let them do their thing. Be courteous, no bad language. We're a friendly channel here, and we want people to be able to watch with their kids and things like that. The bid increments are on the left-hand side of your screen. $1 for everything under $100, and everything over $100 will go on $5 increments. And also, don't forget, I need your address for shipping. And that goes whether you bid and won an auction item or you won a GAW. And we have 4 GAWs today, 4 giveaways. And if you won one of those, We need your address. There was one guy who was like perturbed that I didn't send him his auction or his giveaway wins, but he won and just went away and he never gave me his address. So how was I supposed to know where to send it? Eventually he did, and I shipped it promptly. But if I don't have your address, how do I know where to send it? So, all right, enough of all that. Is everybody ready for the first giveaway? And Fancy Nancy looks like she's ready. And let's get this back up on the beautiful silver here. I'll show you what we're playing for. I have a feeling this is going to be a quick one. As people gather up here, let me scoot over a little bit. Now we're going to implement the RH rule. The RH rule is that we have to do 2 giveaways now because RH seems to win everything. And let's see, here's that. Here you go. Oops. I love clanging these together and getting that silver sound. First place, second place, 2 junk silver quarters. These, man, I'll tell you what, I've been seeing junk silver going for like 24 times face as the norm now. So these quarters are worth like, I don't know, $6 or so each. And so here we go. First giveaway. This is going to be a quick one. And on this one, we're going to see who the good spellers are here. Because in this question, and Mrs. C, you haven't even seen these questions yet.
No.
Spelling counts. Spelling counts. And it's very ironic because yours truly is the world's worst speller. But in this one, spelling counts just to see where we're at. So Tiger confirms, 22 times face value at his shop. And there you go, 22, 23, 24 times face is what is kind of like the norm now. Long gone are the days of 17, 18 times face. All right, the University of Notre Dame, what is their mascot? Remember, spelling counts. And let's see. And by the way, is the sound better? You guys let me know if the sound has improved now that I clicked off of YouTube. And they are known as the Fighting Irish, but what is specifically their mascot? And it's a hard word to spell. And I had to look it up myself. No, Steve Oakey, no, they're not a dog. It's not a bulldog or a poodle or a chihuahua or anything like that. Let's see. Let me see here. And I'll be shocked if... Let me see if the spelling, Mrs. T. The leprechaun is their mascot. It's LEPRECHAUN. Tough word to spell. Let's see who can spell the word leprechaun. Chris with a K. And then as I scroll down, and then spelled correctly is, does it say Yote fan?
Yeah, Yote fan.
Yote fan.
1 and 2.
1 and 2. And as always, RH got it right, but RH, you're a little late this morning. Oh boy. Well, you'll have more chances, RH, and everybody else. And oh yeah. Mrs. T reminded me of the applause. We'll give that to you for both of our winners. And we'll get this auction started with 38 people here. So here we go, guys. We're going to do this old vintage bar here. Stagecoach Silver. Very cool depiction. I love the artwork. You've got the stagecoach with a team of 4 horses. And it looks like the driver is cracking that whip. And, oh, here, let me see if there you go. He's cracking that whip. And the little phrase at the bottom says, for when you have to get out of Dodge. And he's cracking that whip there. And on the back, you could break this into 4 pieces. I don't think I ever would in a million years, but if you wanted to, you could break this into 4 little pieces, which makes it kind of different and unique. Somebody start me off at $1, and let's get this auction started. Here we go. Current auction, $1 on the Stagecoach Silver. And so
Revolution of 26.
is the sound improved?
They say yes.
I did that little experiment. I guess I cannot do YouTube and live and StreamYard simultaneously.
But it was only a cup of tea.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Others said it was fine.
Oh really?
So it
Okay. Well, Steve's at 36 on the Stagecoach Silver. Chris with a K says the sound is good. And there you go. Let me zoom in a little bit on that beautiful Stagecoach. I'm not sure when this was minted, but it looks a little on the older side. There you go. Right there. Let's see if that focus works or if I should pull out the zoom a little bit. There you go. All right. I've got Steve at 36. And let's see. Supreme Ginger Stacker says, I am really wanting that dragon bar. Oh, yeah, that's coming up. I've got a good selection today, guys. Some of it's Coin Show stuff. Some of it is Coin Club stuff that I was able to procure. And other stuff came from coin shops. And Steve's going to get away with a real bargain here. $36 going one time. And I don't like to... spend too much time and bore everybody. So we're going to keep this auction rolling along, going two times. Now is the time. Oh, Tiger's at 37. Thank you, Tiger. Steve, you're out now. And that is the custom. Once a higher bid comes in, we kind of start the countdown again. Unknown is at 38 on the Stagecoach Silver. And here we go. We've got several interested parties in the old Stagecoach Silva. All right. And Danny Johnson, I didn't know the Leprechaun has S in it. Leprechaun or Leprechauns
with the K, yeah.
was accepted there, Danny Johnson.
And then Chris with the K sent it back, which is without the S too.
Okay. And yeah, this is a friendly stream. We're not going to get too crazy here. All right, where are we at? I'm going to say going one time. And we're at unknown at 38. And then, yeah, Tully's keeping the auction rolling by reminding me. And Tully, good morning. Hope you're doing well. And going two times. Now is what we call sniper time. If you're new to the auctions, people try to guesstimate. Oh, Tiger Stacker starts it over again with 39. People try to guesstimate as to when I'm going to hit enter and say sold. Anything north, that'd be a good rule to put on there, the 10th rule. Anything north of or above the sold in the comments is a live bid. Anything below that or south of that is doesn't count. Okay, going one time to Tiger Stacker at 39 on the old Stagecoach Silver. All right, going two times on the Stagecoach Silver. And sniper time. Go back this way. Going once. Going twice. Mrs. C, do you see anything?
No.
All right. All right, Stagecoach is going to roll on down the trail to Tiger Stacker's stack. And next we have some fun stuff, guys. Some really fun stuff. I'm going to show you a variety here of casino rounds. And when I say variety, they're all different. And here's how this auction will work. You will have the option of taking 1, 2, 3, 4, or all of them, however many you want. Let me show you all the ones I have. And then we will talk about these. So the first one is, let's see. Oh, Comstock. This is a Comstock was a famous mining claim back in the day. Comstock. This is from Reno, Nevada. Mrs. T, we've been to Reno one time. I won at Texas Hold'em there, and then called it a night. Well, the locals got mad at me. And then we have, let's see, from Las Vegas, Nevada, the Royal Flush, capital of the world, the Slot House. And then let's see, we'll pull up as many of these as I have stands for. And then we have this one right here. Which one is this? Silver Legacy from 2006. In case you're wondering, this one's also from Reno. In case you're wondering, this is 60% of an ounce of silver. It's 0.6 of an ounce on these. And let's see. Well, actually, that one might hold on that. There you go. And then this one is kind of cool. This one is from Fremont Street. It's Fremont with a heart. And that's cool. But the cooler side is, look at that. Sam Boyd's Fremont. That must be Sam Boyd, but he looks like the Duke to me. And let's see if that'll hold there. Sam Boyd, AK, or the Duke, John Wayne. This one's cool. You got a cool Duesenberg 1934 car, Duesenberg. This one is from the Imperial Palace. Duesenberg. Then we have, nature lovers. Here you go. You got the Eagle there from, this one's really cool. If there's any truckers in the house, or if you know any truckers, they might be interested in this one. Your choice on that one. And then finally, we've got Jack Goggins Plaza. This actually does look like John Wayne here. We're going to call this the John Wayne, and we'll leave it up front. I don't have a stand for it. Looks like I'm fresh out of stands, Pilgrims. All right, here we go. Your choice. Start me off at, that was one of John Wayne's phrases. Howdy, Pilgrim. All right, $15. Start me on the casino rounds. Your choice. Take one, take all, take three, take whatever you want. Start me at $15. Last time I think they went for 30. And let's get this auction started on the casino round. Unknown to 28. And unknown, the winner will get their choice as to which one they want. And they can take one or two and leave the rest for other people. But unknown is at 28 is what I'm looking at. And that's a heck of a good starting bid. A little below where they went last time, but that's cool. Let's see if unknown takes it. And by the way, unknown, I've got your shirt and I'm ready to send it in the mail sometime very soon. Those of you who are channel members, level 3 and 4, get a T-shirt. Alrighty. Going 2 times to unknown. Going 2 times to unknown. And let's see what unknown wants to do. And here we go. Mrs. C, do you see any other bids coming in?
I do not.
Going once. Going twice. Unknown, I'm very curious which ones you want. And there's quite the selection there. Unknown, just let us know which ones you want, and then we'll go from there. And we'll wait to hear from you. Hey, No IQ is here. Hi, No IQ. Nice to see you. We're over 40 strong, and more people are joining us this morning. We've got some awesome stuff coming up. Lots of vintage stuff. If you're a LIBERTAD lover, be ready. And let's see. Unknown, which ones do you want? Do you see?
3 in the middle.
The 3 in the middle? Okay. 1, 2, 3 in the middle. There you go.
Those are the ones.
Yep. And the backup bidder was, who was the backup bidder? Somebody bid 15. And that was TJF. TJF for 28, same price as unknown. Are there any that you want? Your option, or else we'll just start them over and see where they go. So TJF, 28. Do you want any of these 3? The Duke, the Slot House. This one here is Silver Legacy with a hotel from Reno. Let us know. Let us know. TJF passes. All right, let's do this. Let's start them all over again at $15 and see where they go, and then we'll be done with them on the casino round. Starting them back over at $15. You've got John Wayne, the Duke here, and 3 other different casino rounds starting at $15. Any interest? And we'll go from there.
Steve says 15.
Okay, Steve is at 15, and we'll go from there. All right, and by the way, this is for the previous winners. Central Michigan says, I am here to buy Mr. T. And yeah, I'll tell you what, man, there's going to be some good options. You guys see that beautiful. These right here are frosted back Engelhards, frosted back. And we're going to get to that in a little while. And there's a big old 10 ouncer. And let's go with Steve Oakey going one time. Ooh, bargain here, $15. Goes in for 30 last week. Going 2 times to Steve Oakey. And Mrs. T, do you see any other bids? Going once, going twice, and sniper time. All right, Steve, which ones do you want? Steve, just let us know, and we'll go on to the next auction items. Here we go. And let's see, Steve, let us know. You've got the John Wayne. You've got this one from, I think, Reno, if I remember correctly.
You could close up the ball for.
All right, there you go. John Wayne, Reno, Nevada. And Slot House. Keep your jokes to yourselves. This is a family presentation here. And this one is the Comstock Hotel from, let's see, from where? From Reno as well. All right, there you go. Just let us know, and we'll move on to the other items, and let us know, Steve. And Mrs. T, do you see any comments from Steve as to where he's at?
John Wayne and the Comstock Hotel.
All right, there you go. John Wayne and the Comstock.
Okay. These
will go for another day, and we'll go on from here. All right, and by the way, congratulations. I tried to make all of the gauze relevant to some of the stuff that we have today. And today we have a couple little sports rounds. Your choice. You've got the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. You've got my Chicago Cubs. Let's change the lighting there. Oh, Mrs. T, you want to turn these lights off and help the glare a little bit? Let's see if that helps. All right. Let's see if you guys can see okay. And maybe a little bit of natural light.
Yeah, it helped.
Okay, very good. So here we go. You've got the Fighting Irish right here. This is from the Cotton Bowl, 1988. And you've got the little Cubby Bear, 999 fine silver, older silver from 80s and 90s, 88 and 1990, Cubbies. All-Star game. I had forgotten they hosted the All-Star game back in 1990, but there you go. Start off at $25, basically silver price, and we'll see where the old vintage sports rounds go, and to add the silver to your stack or maybe something neat to your collection. There you go. All right, who's going to start me off at $25? Do you see anything, Mrs. T?
I do. DK at 25.
Okay, DK is at 25, and that is in the bargain range right there.
TJF 30.
And TJF is at 30, and we got ourselves a little bit of an auction. Cubbies or the Leprechaun, the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame, University of Notre Dame. And that's a fun place to go and watch a football game. Mrs. T and I have been there many times for some fun football games. The tailgating is probably 2/3 of the fun in my mind. And I'm looking at TJF at 30. And let's see where we're going with this. TJF at 30. And boy, that would be a real bargain. And I'm going to keep the auction going on with going one time to TJF at $30. Whew, that is definitely bargain zone right there. Cranky's here, Cranky in the house. Hello, Cranky Stacker. And I'm going to say going 2 times.
Old year guy, 31.
Okay, and let's see, long-lived coins, BB 33. BB, long-lived coins. Since we're on YouTube, there's no not necessary to put letters in front of your numbers. If we are on Facebook, that would be the rule. But I'm looking at, and I'm assuming long-lived coins. That is a bid. BB33 is 33 your bid. And
because if not, it's Gear Guy at 31.
Okay, let's just confirm from long-lived coins that is his bid. And like I said, no need to put letters in front of the numbers here on YouTube. All right. And is there a response from long-lived coins, Mrs. C?
I haven't seen.
Not seeing anything? All righty. Well, in that case, let's say Dear Guy for 31.
Gear Guy.
And
Not Deer. Gear.
Gear Guy.
Yeah, not Deer Guy.
Okay, Long-Lived Coins confirms
yes,
that it's $33. Okay, Long-Lived Coins is in the driver's seat, and we'll be able to choose the leprechaun or the cubby bear, or can simply take both, and we'll go on to the next auction item and see where that goes. All right, I am going to say for
Gear Guy 34.
Okay, Gear Guy must be a car guy. Gear Guy, Ohio Gear Guy.
Yeah, Ohio.
Transmission fixture. Not sure. Like to know. Gear Guy is at 35.
34.
Oh, excuse me, 34. And let's see. I'm going to say going one time and let him and Long-Lived Coins battle it out a little bit.
And the pizza guy wanted to know is a choice.
Yeah, it's your choice. Your choice. You could have one or both. Your choice. You just pick whichever one you want. And let's see. I'm going to say going two times. But you've got to win it first, Cranky. He's saying leprechaun. He hasn't even won. Hey, Gear Guy is about to win it.
Okay, wait,
The pizza guy comes in and slaps him on the head with a pepperoni at 35. And Gear Guy, throws a wrench in his crankshaft for 36. And let's see what we got here. We've got two guys, the pizza guy and the gear guy battling it out. Battle of the guys. Pizza guy responds for 37. And I got to know, pizza guy, deep dish or
38,
traditional.
38 gear guy.
Gear Guy 38. And we do have a battle going back and forth. Who's going to win it, the pizza or the gear?
Tiger's laughing.
I don't know. All right. Let's let these guys see what happens.
39, the pizza guy.
All right, the pizza guy. Don't burn that pizza. $39. The gear guy is your response. 40. TJF comes out of nowhere. TJF joining the fun. And no, Thule. Wait, Gear Guy was ahead.
Yeah.
Thule keeps us honest. Pizza Gear was 40. TJ 40, but TJ, you're behind Gear, so you're out. TJ, very close. Okay. The pizza guy doesn't eat pizza?
And he's out.
What?
And he's out.
Okay, gotcha. Well, now this is between TJF and Gear Guy. And let's see.
At 40. TJ,
Jay Swartwood at 30, huh? Is that a typo, Jay?
We're at 40.
Yeah, we're at 40, buddy. By the way, we're over 50 here this morning. Welcome, everybody.
He said 41.
And we're at 41 with who? TJF is at 41. I wonder if he wants the leprechaun or the cubby bear or both. They're both different variety. Gear's at 42. Ohio Gear is at 42. Cranky, hey, I'm out of town, but I need that button. It's coming up. It's coming up in two auctions, actually. The button's coming up. Cranky? All right. Tiger, thank you for inviting people to hit the like button. And let's see. I'm going to say going one time and see who is going to wind up winning this one. We've had a nice little battle. I was a little worried I was going to have to give it away for below what I paid for it. Jay Swartwood starts it over at 45. Jay Swartwood is at 45. That is not a gummy bear round, Miss Thule. That is a mighty cubby bear, not a gummy bear. Oh my god! You know what? Thule, a gummy bear, insulting my cubs like that. Look at this, Thule.
Gummy
I'm going to say going one time and going two
Oh, she
times.
fixed it. Cubby Bear. She fixed
Oh,
it.
thank you, Tuli. Thanks for fixing that. Oh, boy. Maybe she's just thinking about gummy bears because she likes to eat gummy bears. All right, I'm going once. I'm going
She's
twice.
an LOL accident.
Do you see any other bids coming in?
No.
Going once, going twice.
Okay,
All right, you get your choice of the leprechaun or the gummy bear. Your choice. And who won that? TJF? TJ, just
No,
let us
Jay.
know.
Jay won it.
Oh, Jay.
Yeah.
Jay won that. Jay, which one do you want, my friend? And Jay Swartwood.
You said one, please, but which one?
Yeah, just let us know which one. The leprechaun or the cubby bear. Your choice. And all right. Here we go. We'll just wait on Jay to let us know. And in the meantime, we'll see who the backup bidder was and see if they want the other. And Mrs. C, do you see which one Jay wants? As I kind of scroll up and see.
No.
Let's see. Jay Swartwood. Gear was at 42. And let's see what Jay wants.
He wants the leprechaun.
The leprechaun and Gear. Ohio Gear Guy, do you want the cubby bear for the same money? Same money, 45. Your choice on the cubby bear. Just let us know, Ohio Gear Guy. So glad you're here. Hey, we hit the 60 mark. And 59, 60 people are here. Glad to have you here.
Okay,
This
so
one.
he said
No thanks.
He wanted the leprechaun.
All right, in that case, I'm going to say bin cubby bear for $45. So whoever wants it, just whoever's first, if you're first, right now, right here and right now, bin cubby bear, and we'll get ready to go on to the next auction item. Bin cubby bear at $45. There you go. Boom. All right, next auction item is, this went really, really well. I think Tiger picked this up last time. I've got two of these babies, and I'm going to show you both sides here. You've got the polar bear on this side. You've got the queen on this side. These are, well, let me fix the glare here. You've got the polar bear on that side, the queen on that side, and 1.5 ounces of silver. Now, I'll leave it to the Canadians to say, okay, let's put an arbitrary price on 1.5 ounces of silver, and let's call it $8 for the silver. It's heavy in the hands. It's 50% heavier. And by the way, that is for the last winner. You got the beautiful polar bear. There you go. And I'm going to turn my notification off so I don't get disturbed anymore. And here we go. Polar bear and queen. TJF starts at 40. Okay, that works for me. Less than what I paid for them, but let's start there. The polar bear, I really do prefer this side. Nothing against the queen. I'm not into the whole royal stuff, but Mrs. T and I are both nature lovers. In case you're wondering, this is the 9999. The 4 9s, fine silver, 2013. And
there unknown at 45.
All right, unknown is at 45. And let's see. And I think these went for like 60 or 61 last time. And the winner will get their choice of TJF is at 48. The winner will get their choice of 1 or 2. And I'm looking at TJ at $48. Unknown's at 55. I think these are kind of collectible as well. I think that's why people are so interested in purchasing them. Where else are you going to find a 1.5 ouncer? TGF's at 57. We've got a battle on our hands, Mrs. T. A good one, too. And Silent Silver. Hello there. Welcome. Silent Silver. And we're looking at TJF at 57 on the polar bear. Let me see if I could zoom just a little bit. Sometimes I lose focus when I do that. There we go. TJF at 57. And I'm going to say going one time to see if anybody other bidders come out of the woodwork, or else TJF steals that for under 60 bucks. Nice. And let's see, going two times. Mrs. T, are you seeing any other bids? Any other bids? Now's your chance. This is sniper time. Going once, going twice. Mrs. T, you see anything?
Do not.
Nope. Going once, going twice. TJF. Oh, nice buy, nice buy. TJF, do you want one or both? And we'll go from there. Thule, thanks for sharing the rules there. I much appreciated. And TJ, I can't bear seeing the queen. Once both. There you go. That was a good price there.
Okay.
Here you go.
Okay.
All righty. Thank you very much. Times two. Okay, next you have some original poured silver. This particular variety, by the way, comes in a little felt pouch there. I'll scroll down. There we go. There we go. This particular one is the large T variety, and it is toned. The large T, I can tell you, is harder to stamp because of more surface area, and it is just under an ounce. It's 0.96, and that is number 12. Number 12, still in the low numbers here. There you go. And I think Cranky was asking for this. This is the only button I have of the day. The only button, we'll start at 25, and Revolution's at 32, and we'll go from there. Revolution gets me started at 32. The Big T variety, I haven't made that many of these only because the stamping is kind of a challenge, and this one came out pretty good actually. Revolution is at 32. On this one, Muscle Shell is here. Supreme Ginger Stacker. Hope you're having a good morning. And Tiger, do you have any of the channel rounds today? I have the pours that you see. I call it the T pour. Right here, you'll see it. Oops, coming around on the old, that one right there behind. You see that one? And that one is up for grabs today. But this is the only channel button. And let's see. It looks like we're at 33. Ground zero, unknown. We've got some interest. Unknowns at 34, and in the lead. Ooh, that would be a good for poured silver. That would be a real bargain. Comes with a certificate of authenticity that says handmade in the USA by yours truly. It's a little piece of channel history. All right, let's see these guys battle it out. I've got ground zero at 35. Everybody kind of in the same range. And let's see who wants to go up another buck or two. Ground zero is what I'm looking at 35.
Unknowns at
And
36.
let's see, unknowns at 36. And we'll see where it goes. See where it goes. And let's see. I'm going to say going one time just to kind of spur the bidding a little bit. And to let you know that we're going to be moving on pretty quickly unless more bids roll in.
Ground zero, 37.
Oh, ground zero is at 37. Starts it back over again. Ground zero, welcome. I don't recognize your name. Glad you're here. Glad you found it. And unknowns at 38. So we've got a battle going on between ground zero, unknown, and kind of back and forth here. Unknowns currently at 38 and in the lead. And yeah, there you go. The pizza guy. Yeah. Oh, it's nice to have over 50 people here hanging out on a Sunday morning, bidding. And this day actually worked out better for us due to me being in a fishing tournament yesterday. It's a lot of fun. Ground zero and unknown are battling it out. Mrs. T, they're going back and forth. And it's fun to watch these little battles going back and forth. Let's see who is going to win and to go home or have that mailed to them. And by the way, ground zero, just so you know, Since you're new here, every winner gets a T the Silver Stacker sticker, especially the first time or two that they win. Once you've already had a collection sent to you, we stop sending them. But we do send other little
Unknown at 40.
trinkets or candy as well.
Trinkets.
A little thank you.
Trinkets.
No, not trinket. Candy. So we'll see what candy we send out this week.
Ground Zero 41.
Ground Zero is at 41.
Unknown says he needs a new sticker.
Oh, no problem. Put this on Unknowns. There you go. Boom. Put that on Unknown's tray along with his t-shirt. And TJ says we love treats. Hot tamales. I bought hot tamales. I have a case of hot tamales and hundreds of these things. So here we go. Cheaper by the hundreds.
Ground Zero.
All right, I'm going one time. Ground Zero's at 41. And then I'm going to say going two times. And so get your bids in now because I am typing out the word sold. Haven't hit it yet. So now is what we call sniper time. Mrs. C, do you see any other bids coming in? Going once, going twice, and
Ground Zero.
sold. Ground Zero. A little piece of T the Silver Stacker channel history. All right, now this next one is a special one. And you might even want to jump on eBay and see what these are going for nowadays. This next one is not your average American Silver Eagle. For those of us who collect ASEs and put them in albums, you know this is one of the toughest dates. It's not the key date. It's considered a semi-key date. Look at the shine on that baby. Maybe I need to close this. The sun's really coming out. And let's see here. You've got an American Silver Eagle. This is a 1997. If I remember correctly, this is second or third lowest mintage out of the entire series, which, as you know, Silver Stackers, this one started in 1986. Only 4.295 million, 4,295,000. As you know, nowadays they crank these out by the tens of millions. But back in 1997, they only made 4.295 million of these. I'm going to start it for less than I paid for it at $40. So who wants that Eagle for their album at low mintage? And I would say as more and more people come into silver stacking, coin collecting, and build those albums just like me, you need a 97. You can't have a complete album without it. And I think this one's only going to go up in value. Steve Oakey recognizes that. So does Fancy Nancy. So does Charles. Let's see. I have Steve in the lead at 45. Charles, you're out. Charles is at 55. Yeah, for the second semi-key date. Good luck finding those for under $50, $60 in the coin shop. And there you go. I'm looking at Steve at 57. Charles at 60 on the ASE. And by the way, if you collect, just out of curiosity, as we're auctioning, I'm going to ask you a question. If you collect American Silver Eagles and put them in album by year, like me, put a 1 in the comments. I'm just curious to know who collects the American Silver Eagles. And truly sorry, Mark and Central Michigan, if I clog up the comments with 1s, but yeah, Lee coins, like me, I've got them all, and I treasure them. And yeah, a lot of people definitely collect those. I'm looking at Charles at 60, and I'm going to say Charles at 60 going one time as people respond. Yep. We are silver stackers. We are coin collectors. This is like the hybrid coin where it kind of checks both boxes, silver stacker and coin collector. Going 2 times to Steve. And let's see here. Going once, going twice. This is sniper time, folks. Mrs. T, do you see any? Going once.
Charles, I have Charles at 60.
Charles at 60. Going once, going twice. Okay. Charles at 60. I thought it was Steve, but it's Charles. Oops. As I click off my comments, doggone it.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. And
Charles.
I kind of goofed something up here as I was clicking away. Oh no. Let's see. Comments. My comments just disappeared, Mrs. T.
Oh no. I have Charles at 60.
Okay. What did I do? Oh, here we go. I got him back. All right. Yeah. A bargain indeed.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, Mrs. T. You keep
Yep.
track there, and there you go. Okay. From one collector coin to another collector coin. Here we go. Let's see if these fit. We're going to go south of the border now, guys. Heading south of the border. And we'll get that out of the way. Mexican silver LIBERTADS. I collect these by date as well. So far, I've been unsuccessful in finding an album. I do have an ASC album. I do not have a LIBERTAD album. And let's see. There you go. Boom, boom, boom. You've got 4 LIBERTADS. Winner take one, winner take all, 2, 3, whatever you want. Now, we talked about 4.3 million being a low mintage for the U.S. Mint. And this right here pales in comparison. Just over 500,000 minted last year in 2022 of the Mexican LIBERTADS. 550,000. Start me off at $40 and we'll go from there on the LIBERTADS, and let's see where they land. That's below market value on the 2022s. And let's see where you guys are at. DK starts me off. Fancy Nancy's right in there.
Mm-hmm.
And
40,
we'll see where these land.
45 J Swartwood.
I wouldn't be surprised if the winner takes all 4 of them, to be honest, because you know, they're dwindling away.
Charles,
just think of how popular these are to collect. Everybody's going to want to put their collections together.
Mm-hmm.
And when there's only 550,000 of these and 1 million people looking to put LIBERTAD collections together, well, you do the math. There's not going to be enough to go around. And so here we go. I'm looking at Steve at 56 is what I'm looking at, Mrs. T.
Yes.
Is that what you're looking at?
Yes.
And lots of interest. We'll see where these land. But in the meantime, I'm going to say Steve going 1 time. Well, Alfonso Baez jumps in at 58. Welcome, Alfonso. Welcome.
Revolution says they're going north of 60.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Charles is at 60.
Yeah.
Charles is at 60 on the LIBERTADS. I'll put
Steve is at 61.
this one. You're looking at the reverse on the 3. This one I'll put on the obverse so you can see that beautiful coat of arms.
And I agree, Revolution. They are beautiful.
Yeah. And going 1 time to Steve Oakey.
Yep.
At Steve Oakey at 61. Going 2 times for 61. Lance says above his pay grade. No worries, Lance. We have more stuff coming up
Tiger at 62.
and a whole variety of different items. And some of them are, kind of high end, like what you're seeing here. And some of them are just fun items that I think will go for less money. But either way, Tiger's at 62 going 1 time. And sorry, Steve, you're out right now. Tiger going 2 times, and we'll pause and see if Steve responds. Yeah, the Tiger pounces. There he is.
And Steve says he only needs 1.
Let's see.
He wants 1.
And let's see. Mrs. C, see any other
Steve,
bids? Going once. Charles is
63.
at 63.
And then Steve came back.
All right, Charles is at 63. Steve, you're at 63, but I see Charles ahead of you. Steve's at 64. There we go. Boy, oh boy. We've got a good auction here, guys. We've got bidders and backup bidders. They're going to take all of these off our hands. I can guarantee that. And yeah, we do have a bidding war here. And and some of you might be thinking, well, that's a lot of money. And that's true. These are very desirable coins. And a lot of times people bid because they appreciate what I do on the channel and appreciate the videos and want a little bit of Mexican silver, and also at the very same time supporting the channel and getting something cool in return mailed to them from Mrs. T and yours truly, along with a sticker too. All right, going once, going twice, and let's see who.
Tiger's at 65.
Oh, Tiger's at 65, and Tiger, you win. It'll be your prerogative as to how many you want, and we'll leave. If you take them all, that's cool. If not, if you leave one or two, we'll see if any of the backup bidders want one at the same price. But it'll be your prerogative. You could take them all if you want. I'm going to say going one times, going two times, and let's see if anybody else wants to jump in. And we're in the danger zone here, the sniper zone. Going once, going twice. I don't see any snipes. I don't see any snipes. So Tiger, your option. You let us know. The Tiger takes a bite out of the competition, and his choice, how many he wants at 65. 1, 2, 3, or 4. And we'll see. A pizza guy, I'm with you. I have a 98. It is slabbed, which means I'm not going to break it out of the slab to put it in an album someday, once I eventually get an album. So I really don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to probably just keep looking for another 98, to be honest with you, and keep the one in its slab. Tiger, how many do you want, amigo? And Mrs. C, do you see a response from El Tigre?
Thanking everyone.
El Tigre is thanking everyone. Thank you, Tiger.
Yeah.
Let us know how many you want. And Tiger, if you don't take all 4, Steve wants one, but take all 4 if the other 2 bidders don't want them, but I will definitely take 2. All right, so he says he'll definitely take 2.
Okay, and then Steve said he wanted 1.
Well, is Steve the backup bidder? Let's double check and do everything. And Julie, way ahead of me, says the order is Tiger and Steve. Steve takes 1. And then Charles. Charles, do you want 1 at the save money? And then we will wait to hear back from Charles. Charles, Chuck, let us know if you want 1 at 65. And then we'll go from there. Thank you, Tuli. Tuli, you are the best. Charles takes the last one. There we go. Okay. And it's almost giveaway time. We have one more, actually 3 more items. I think you guys are going to like this. 3 more items and then a giveaway. Let's see here. I know there's a tiger in the house, and I know there's other animal lovers, and Mrs. T and I happen to be animal lovers. Let me show you what I got here. Here we go. San Diego Zoo, 1973. Vintage silver, a little tone on the top there. You've got an elephant. You've got a rhino. You've got a gorilla. And you've got a lion. Sorry, tiger. No tiger there. And very cool silver. United States Silver Corporation, 1973. San Diego Zoo. And Mrs. T and I have been there. It's a beautiful zoo. Then we've got a raccoon. We've got a raccoon, so it'll be winner's choice on the raccoon or the zoo. And this one is from First Annual Mount Everest Mint, Wildlife Tree, 1974. And it even says proof on it. 1 troy ounce of 999 fine silver. You've got the raccoon, and then you've got these look like panda bears. You got the mama and the cub, and the mama's embracing the cub there, and it says this is made in America by Madison Mint, 999 fine silver. Let's just make it symmetrical. We'll put the panda in the middle. We'll put the raccoon in the zoo, and we're going to zoom in just a little bit. Your choice. Start me off at $30, and we'll go from there, and it'll be the winner's choice. Winner's choice on these 3 auction items. You got the raccoon. You got the panda, which I think is related to the raccoon. Close. I think the panda bear is genetically more closely related to the raccoon than it is to the bear. So your choice. Steve, you're in the lead right now at $30.
James was first.
Oh, James was first. Sorry about that. Your choice, guys, on the nature, the animal theme here, on the 3 old art bars. I really don't know how old this one is. It looks old. Let me see if I can find a date on the back. And
then unknowns at 31.
No, that one does not have a date on the back or the sides. So I really can't honestly say this might be the year of the panda bear. I don't know. But these are from the early 70s, 73 and 74. And I'm looking at TJF at 35 on the cool old art bars. And I'll tell you what, there's another YouTuber out there. His name is Spectacular. And I'm going to give one of his videos a plug. He had a video, it was over 50 minutes, with a guy that was an art bar expert. Really fascinating. You might want to watch that sometime this weekend after the auction. But high quality video on art bars. These are highly collectible. They don't make 1973 bars anymore from San Diego Zoo. And same thing for these other ones. Let me go one time. I don't even remember who's in the lead. TJF at 35, going 2 times at 35. And boy, that is a real bargain, to be honest with you. That is
Tiger's at 36.
Oh, Tiger sneaks in at 36 just in the nick of time, because that was going to be I'm going to be honest with you, that was my buying price. I like these so much. I bought them for 35 thinking they would go for, I don't know, $40 or something like that. Tiger, unknown. Tiger's in the lead. Unknown, you're out. And let's see where we land. Oh, as I hit the wrong button again. There we go.
Central's at 37.
Central Michigan is at 37. I like these old things. Matter of fact, I am going to make a video in the very near future that show my 1 ounce bars that includes several art bars that I think you'll like. Those won't be for sale. Those are my own personal collection, because I too, like some of you, collect old art bars. All right, I'm going to go one time to Central Michigan Stacker at 37 and see what these other guys want to do. Going 2 times to the Central Michigan Stacker and see what these other guys want to do and see if they jump in. And this is are you seeing anything?
Tiger at 38.
Tiger's at 38. And Central, you're out now. I wonder which one these guys will take. They don't have to reveal now. They can wait until after the auction and see which ones they want. Okay.
And then so Steve's at 39.
All right, Steve's at 39. Steve's at 39. We've got a lot of interest here. A lot of interest here. And I'm going to say Steve at 39, going one time. Keep the auction going, because the next thing we have is a giveaway. Ooh. Oh, I got it. Good giveaway. Here we go. Going 2 times. Steve at 39. And it is sniper time. Going once. Going twice.
Tiger's at 40.
Oh, Tiger takes it up to 40. An even 40. And guys, you're out now. Steve, you're out. And we'll see what happens, because Tiger just took it up to 40, and we'll start again going one time. Let's see. Buffalo Brian says, how does a person pay when they win their bid? So if you look down at the bottom, you should see on your screen. I don't know if it's big enough for you to see,
Yes.
but there's down there. It's scrolling. PayPal and Venmo and is at T the Silver Stacker. Cash App is $ T the Silver Stacker, and that info is there, and it's also found in the video description. So after the video, you can just go look and find it in the description and be done with it. Okay, 2 times.
So, Tiger at 40.
Tiger's at 40, going once, going twice. So, okay, El Tigre.
Which one does he want?
El Tigre, let me know what you want, Mrs. T. We'll pull those for you. And this fits with my jungle plans for my channel.
He's going to have a jungle channel.
Oh, nice. So, you
boy.
can stick all 3 of those in the old jungle. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. So, see what else you might have in the jungle. I don't know. All right. Let's see. So, Tiger, just let us know what you want, and we'll go from there. Tiger, which one or ones? Yeah, Julie's asking too, Tiger. She says all 3 ? To add to the jungle.
Yes.
All right. Tiger says all 3. All right, there you go. They go to the jungle.
They go to the jungle.
There you go. Get a new home in Tiger's jungle. I like it. All right, so this isn't an auction. This is a giveaway. And I'm going to put the question in the back. Get it centered here. I'm going to show you what we're playing for. We're playing for a couple of constitutional, aka junk silver quarters. Value, I don't know, depending on your coin shop, $6 or so, maybe a little bit more. And this next one. All right, ready, Mrs. T?
I'm ready.
Here we go. RH, are you ready? Are you waiting on your couch there to win this one? The Engelhard frosted bars. 1 ounce frosted bars. They were produced in what year? Ooh. If some of you are Engelhard fans, here you go. Here's your Engelhard question. The frosted back, the best I could find. What year can those be? Were those produced? And as far as I could tell, is just mainly 1 year. There were a few different varieties, and with the serial numbers and things like that, and lots of guesses coming through. And let me see if I could scroll down. All kinds of guesses. 1980 is the correct answer. So as I scroll down, 84, 82, 84, 82. Yeah, this was before the ones with the logo on the back. This is way back in 1980. So as I'm scrolling, I see Tiger Stacker, 1980.
And then RH.
Boom. And of course, RH, 1980.
So Tiger and
RH, you were very nice this time. You gave other people a chance to guess, and they guessed like crazy. They got it all wrong except for Tiger, and you came in. RH is on the board.
Yeah.
Oops. There you go. Sorry about that, Mrs. T. I got all excited.
Yeah.
We'll find that later. Well, we better find it now and put it on. I see it. Oh, my lumbago.
Shut up here.
I just stretched my lumbago.
Oh my goodness.
All right,
Okay,
here we go.
Here we go.
All right. You guys ready for the big boy? We talked some Engelhard.
Congratulations.
Oh, yeah. Congratulations. You guys ready for the big boy? Here we go. Let's pull him off the carousel. It's time for the big boy. Oh, man. I kind of thought about keeping this for my personal collection. And Mrs. T said, absolutely not. Let's let, as I do a face reveal here, let's let our auction folks have a crack at this. Start me off on the 10-ounce Engelhard. If you want to see the back, here it is. Man, it's a beauty. Look at that. Woo! $300 is the start on this one. And good luck finding one of those on eBay or elsewhere for 300 bucks. Well, let's have ourselves a good old-fashioned auction. I'm going to throw it out there for 300 bucks and see where she goes. And yeah, buddy. And let's see. Let me scroll down. TJF starts us off at 300. If it goes for that, I think I'm going to cry because I would have kept it at that. But let's see. 300 bucks. Good luck finding that in a coin shop for 300. TJ, you might just go wire to wire. I don't know.
How many ounces?
10 ounces. 10-ounce bar for 300 bucks. That is like generic prices right there. As I take a sip. And I'm looking at TJF at 300. By the way, anything over 100, as you can see here on the side, the bid increments are $5. So you could bid 310. You could bid 316 as long as the next bid up is $5 more than the previous. So as I'm looking at
325.
I'm looking at Revolution at 320, TJF at 330. So if the bid is 330,
25, and then it came up to TJF 330.
Yeah, you see the same thing? Thanks for verifying. I'm looking at TJ. So the next bid would need to be 335 or higher. And I'm looking at TJ at 330. And I'm looking at, let's see, Revolution, you're out. Because TJF is at 330. And so the next bid RH is at 335. And he won the auction, and he's about to win an Engelhard 10-ouncer, 10-ounce beauty. Let me zoom in on this just a little bit. Boom. Look at that on your screen. It's serialized. It's got the serial number on it. Let's see. You can't read from this angle. Open up the light a little bit. Yeah. But there you go. There you go. Smoking deal indeed. RH at 335. Yeah, these are like 350, 360 easily in the coin shops that I go to. And yeah, this is a heck of a deal. Let's see who came to add some silver to their stack with style. This is a cool way to add silver to your stack when you got the old vintage in there. All right. I'll tell you what, we won't keep it on there forever. If you want to bid, and now is your chance to get an absolute steal. RH, man, you are getting a steal here, my friend. I'm looking at RH at 335. Yeah. Is that correct?
Yes.
Let me, who else? Who had it at 330? TJ. RH is at 335, going one time. So 340 would be the bid. And I'm going to say going two times. So TJ, you're out. RH is in. I'm going to say going two times. Ooh, that would be a smoking deal indeed. And Mrs.
Wait,
T.
old don't 340.
Old
Tiger.
one is at 340.
Then Tiger 340. Then RH.
Tiger is at 340. Tiger's at 345.
RH 345.
And so right now I am looking.
Tiger at 350.
Tiger at 350 is what I'm looking at. And even that is a good deal. I think you guys are kind of in the range where if you got real lucky, you might be able to find one. But here we go. Yeah, we've got several guys interested. You guys know, if you're watching my channel, you must like vintage. And this is as vintage and cool as it gets on this nice press bar. Engelhard hasn't been made since the 80s. Old one 58 is at 360. Tiger, you're out right now. And let's see, TJF, you were just behind. We've got a lot of interest now, guys. I think people are realizing maybe they eBayed it or something like that to see where these are actually selling for. And let's see, I am looking at TJF. No, old one at 360. Old one at 360. TJF, you're out. $5 more, and you'll be in the lead. And we'll see.
Trying to buy today.
All right. Okay. I'm going to say old one going one time, and an old one going two times. And ooh,
Oh wait, Tiger. He doesn't know.
Tiger is at 365. Tiger comes a pouncing. Old one, now you're out. I don't know if an old one will be able to escape a tiger attack. Old one,
What
are you
is
up to the task?
Yeah.
There's a tiger prowling and attacking. Tiger is at 365.
You know what? He doesn't want to end up in the jungle.
Yeah. You know what? He pounces out of a bush in the jungle, going 2 times to Tiger. Old one.
Well, he's at 370.
Old one will not back down from the Tiger. I will give an applause there to the old one. The old one. Old one at 370. Tiger, it's up to you. Is this one going to the jungle or is it going to the old one?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. I'll do the old one for the countdown for old one. The countdown for old one. Going 1 time.
Revolution can't believe the deal.
Yeah, I know. And it's still in the crazy deal zone right now.
Mm-hmm.
This is in a lot of places a $400 bar.
Yeah.
And these guys are battling back in the 360s, 370s.
Mm-hmm.
Old one's at 370. And
Mhm.
Tiger, if this one is best. Oh, okay. Tiger answers back at 375.
Mm-hmm.
And as others, other people are interested. TJF is in there in the mix as well. TJF, you're just behind Tiger, so you need a 380 or higher.
Mm-hmm.
And boy, this is fun. We've got a good old-fashioned auction on our hands on this one. Excuse me, guys.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm looking at Tiger.
Old one says he's out.
Old one is out,
So
and but TJF had
380.
is at 380. So TJF is not out. Old one, this one's for you. I appreciate your participation, and again, cool bar. Let me give you the number in case you ever want to look it up on All Engelhard. C573081. That is the C series.
Tiger says
from
enjoy TJF.
All right, TJF is at 380. Tiger says enjoy. I'm going to go just for the formality. And Tiger, this one's for you. TJF going once. TJF going twice. Might there be a sniper waiting in the weeds? Going once. Going twice. Sold. TJF 380. Congratulations on that beauty. Man, I'll tell you what, just feels so good and heavy in the hand. Now, let's keep on with the Engelhard theme here, my friends. I've got a whole stack here of Engelhards. Now, let me show you both sides. I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to show you the back. This is called the frosted back. There you go. This one even has a little bit of tone around it. Frosted back, 1980. Now, as best I could tell by going on allengelhard.com, by the way, that little line is just on the case there. It's not on the frosted back. By going to allengelhard.com, I have learned that these were only produced in 1980. I'm going to show them all to you. You've got that one, that one. You've got Monster Tone, bright blast white. You've got a whole variety. So it wouldn't surprise me if somebody took all of them because you get the variety of tones here as well. But there you go. Frosted back. I don't even know where to start, to be honest with you, because these are high end. Start me off at, I don't know, $40, and we'll go from there. $40 on the Engelhards. Let's see. I'm going to make a little pile here. I'm playing with my pile of Engelhard.
Everyone wants to know if the numbers are sequential.
The numbers are not sequential on these. I'm going to put that there, that there. I'm going to balance this there and put that there to balance. Boy, look at this artistry.
Chris with the K is at 40.
It's Chris with a K at 40.
But now we have everybody coming in.
All right, and everybody's rolling in. And as I'm messing with these things, all right.
Just custom.
Oh yeah, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, I think you need a. You just need to let them be and leave it alone, T.
Leave it alone. There we go.
Okay.
How about that, Mrs. T?
Yeah, just leave.
We'll
it
go
alone.
there.
Chris with the K43.
And
Silver Ocean says, T, what's up?
oh, Silver Oceans is here. Check it out, Silver Oceans. Frosted back, 1980. Engelhard. And by the way, Silver Oceans, one of the best YouTubers out there. And boom. And let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 4, 6. Your choice. Take one. Take them all. Engelhard frosted back, serialized on the bottom. 1980. 1980. Oh,
We have 50 Robert Johnson.
I just realized. Ooh, this is the king of the monster tone right here. This one is a really nice, even tone all the way through. Nice dark tone with the frosted. I'm going to put this one out front. So this one is number 7 out of the ones being offered to you this morning. Boom, right there. As I try not to have a face reveal. Where are we at, Mrs. T?
50.
Robert Johnson at 50.
Steve Oki at 50.
Robert Johnson at 50. Steve is at 51. As I got done playing with those, there's 7 of them there. 7 of them there. And we're Steve at 51. Steve, you could take one. You can, what's that, Mrs. T?
You have 7 or how many did you have?
Oh, I'm counting. I think we miscounted earlier.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
7.
Thank you.
Times 7.
Mm-hmm.
Good catch, Mrs. T. It took me forever to set those up.
And James wanted to know if you had too much tequila last night.
You know what? After being on a boat all day, I was tired last night. RH is at 55. We went to bed pretty early. I got up at 4 something in the morning to go catch that big fish yesterday morning. Fish of a lifetime. That was the most beautiful walleye I'd ever caught in my whole life. It happened yesterday morning. RH is at 55, going one time on the 1980 frosted Engelhards. Woo-wee. I was so happy to pick these up. Let's see. RH is at 55. Steve, you're at 55, but you're behind RH because he was ahead of you. It doesn't matter because Tiger's at 56. Robert, you're behind Tiger at 56. Steve's at 57. Man, oh man, we've got a good auction here, guys. Yeah, I think you guys know by watching my channel. Yeah, Oceans, absolutely awesome. The guys that watch my channel and the ladies as well know vintage silver pretty well. And they know you don't just walk into a coin shop and see the frosted back very often indeed. That's like kind of a rarity. And I'm looking at 58 with RH. RH at 58. And Tuli informs everybody, frosted back, times 7. We're looking at RH at $58. Yeah, bidding wars indeed, Revolution. Bidding wars indeed. These guys are tooth and nail, fighting it out, going one time.
But in good fun though.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's wild and it is fun. And it is fun to find something rare like this and let my friends on YouTube battle out for it. And I'm already going 2 times to RH. RH going 59. Tiger takes it up a notch to 59. Tiger, he likes his vintage as well.
Fast Cars was behind Tiger.
Fast Cars, good to see you here. But you're behind Tiger. You've got to take it up to 60. Fast Cars, because I'm looking on my screen a Tiger ahead of you. And Fancy Nancy, here comes Tiger. I need a growl for Tiger. Let's see. I've got a I got a bark. I don't have any growls for Tiger. RH at 60. Let's see. All right, RH is at 60. Fast Cars just woke up. Glad you did. RH is at 60, baby, on these old vintage 1980 Engelhard bars. and they are something to behold. And I'm going to say RH going one time and see if there's a response from Tiger or anybody else. He hit the 60 threshold and going two times to RH at 60 big ones on
Tiger 61.
Oh, Tiger, woo, in the nick of time. So RH, now you're out, and we don't know how many Tiger is going to take. He might take all 7. Tiger is unpredictable like that. You never know with this Tiger. Going one time to Tiger, and we'll wait just a second. All right, I'll say 2 times. RH, time to bid, my friend. If you won in at 62 or higher, that is your prerogative. Going once, going twice to El Tigre. Mrs. T, you see anything?
Tiger at 61.
Oh, baby!
Steve came in.
Steve with a snipe. Woo-wee. Steve Okie, how many do you want? Sorry, Tiger. You know what? You've been on the other end of that as well, Tiger. And so you know how it feels on both ends. Steve is the man. What a snipe indeed. He timed it perfectly. It's almost like he was peering in my window here as my finger was hovering over. Tiger is a gentleman.
Played.
Tiger is a gentleman, and he says, well played.
Yep.
All right, Steve, just let us know how many you want, and we'll go from there. That's how you snipe. Yes, indeed. If you're new here, some people try to time it. So right when I hit sold, they're just above that. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. This time it did for Steve Okie. Just let us know, Steve, how many you want after that epic battle. And I can see why. These are cool. All right, Steve, we'll wait on you. And congratulations once again to all the bidders. And Tuli is asking Steve, and Mrs. T, let me know if you see it before I do. How many Steve respond?
He's asking, wasn't this the bar or am I behind?
Wasn't this the bar? Yeah, this was.
Yeah, with these bars.
These bars right here. These bars right here. The Engelhard 1 ounce bars is what you just sniped. We're not sure what the confusion might have been, but
he takes
Steve will take one.
Okay.
All right. Steve, you want a shiny one or a toned up one? I'll let you. And Tuli, thanks for doing the order for me. That is so extremely helpful. Just let me know if you want a toned up one or a shiny one, and I will. For your doing such a good job of the bidding, your choice, buddy. Steve says 1. Mrs. T, let me know if he wants the toned or the shiny one, his preference, and then we'll go to Tiger and see which one of these will be going to the jungle. And so there'll be 6 left, Tiger. In the meantime, while he's deciding, do you want to let me know how many you want out of the 6? Tiger, just let me know if you want. Tiger wants 2. Steve hasn't responded yet. Okay. So Tiger wants 2. Tiger wants 2. I'm going to give Tiger 2. There you go. Tiger gets.
Steve wants to know which is older.
They're all 1980.
Yeah.
They're all 1980. It's just a matter of preference. Like, do you like the darker look or do you like the shiny look? Your choice. Your choice. And so, yeah, this is the one with the most.
That's shiny.
Shiny, okay. And then so we have these left over. 1 monster tone. I think that would be the one I would have taken. 2, 3, and 4 left. Just let me know. Guys, let's see. Who's next in the order? Tuli, I have to scroll up and see. After Tiger, it was RH. RH?
But Tiger wants 1 shiny and 1 dark.
Okay. Give him this darker one right here, Mrs. T. And take off.
Which one?
Let's see here. That one, okay.
Okay, got it.
There's 4 left there.
And then RH said he wanted 2.
RH2. All right, RH.
Oh, no. Wait, RH. Tiger said 2 darker.
He said one shiny and one darker.
Then he changed his mind
Oh.
to darker.
All right, there you go.
All right, and then RH2.
RH2. All right, there you go. RH2. And there's 2 left, guys. Who is after RH? Fast Cars. Do you want 1 or 2? Just let me know. And then if not, then it goes to Robert, Chris, and JS. So Fast Car. Let me know how many you want, 1 or 2.
He says he'll take the rest. Fast Cars.
Okay, Fast Cars makes it easy on us.
Okay.
All right. And congratulations and thank you to all of those bidders. And you guys want to keep with the Engelhard theme? Why not? Here we go. Oh, let's see. Well, guys, I've got a little bit of a surprise for you. We are gonna keep with the Engelhard theme. All right, now let me show you what we've got here. Let me zoom out. I'll just leave it there. We have, and I'm gonna call these the 2 children that were separated at birth, because these are consecutive. This is one money for both consecutive numbers. The reason I say they were separated at birth is because they toned up differently. You have Engelhard PE 42877 and PE 42876. Let me just double check here. Yep. So you have the 7-6 and you have the 7-7 consecutive Engelhards right there. Consecutive. I know some of you are fans of the consecutive numbers. Yeah, these are going to be, we'll start these at $60. Just kind of continue where we left off. But actually, let's see. So 60 and 60, 120 is the start on these. 120, because the winner will take both. I couldn't bear to break these up, and so RH is at 125 on the consecutive Engelhards. One throughout its life got a little bit toned up. The other one stayed bright and shiny, and somehow they have consecutive numbers. I'm looking at RH at 125.
Emerald at 130.
And Emerald is at 130. So the total amount, you're going to get both bars, because there's no way I would separate these babies. Emerald Coast is at 130 for both bars. And so sorry about the confusion when I said 60 earlier. It is, let's see, Emerald Coast Stacker, 130. Perhaps these 2 consecutive twins separated at birth will be heading down to Florida, the Emerald Coast.
Like the twin brothers who fix houses.
Yeah.
So 130.
Yeah, one got a little toned up over the years and one stayed pristine. I don't know how that happened, but I'm going to say Emerald at 130 and going one time. And that is pretty darn cool. I'm going to say Emerald at 130 going 2 times for both bars. He gets them both. And Cain and Abel going once, going twice. Mrs. T, do you see any? Wait a minute. Oh, baby. Fasikas in the house at 135. Fasikas, my friend from my coin club, is in the house. He likes the consecutive numbers. Fasikas is at 1. Oh, boy, just in the nick of time. He tried the old snipey snipe. And so Emerald Coast, you're out. It'll be 140 or higher for the bid for this one. And I'm going to say Fasikas Toy World going one time on the consecutive numbers. And then I'm going to go and say 2 times on the consecutive numbers. And we'll see if any other bids come in, if these will be going down to Florida or staying here in Indiana. Interesting to see. I'm going to say going once, Going twice. Mrs. T, you see anything? All right. Sold 135 on the consecutive numbers. I'm going to tape these back up with my painter's tape so that they don't get separated. And there we go. Congratulations on that one. Good one, good one, good one. We've been doing Engelhard for a while, and I know there's a lot of people that love Engelhard. So these are the last two Engelhards that I have. You've got the 85 and you got the 86. Both the Eagles, 85 and 86. And there you go. A winner's choice. So we'll start out at $30, see where they go. Winner's choice can take the 85, the 86, or simply take both. Your choice. And Revolution's at 30. They certainly won't stay there because everybody loves these old Engelhard vintage. And by the way, these are really pristine. I mean, like right out of the tube. Really, really nice shape. They look like they might have been put in these capsules a long time ago. I don't know. Some people grade these things. Yeah. I don't know if I would go so far as to grade around, but I would say they'll make nice additions to your collection. I'm looking at TJF at 45 on the old Engelhard Eagle round. It's got the eagle, the snake, very beautiful depiction, and everybody seems to love that old prospector and that depiction on there. So I'm looking at TJF. I'm looking at Fancy Nancy firing back with 46. And we've got a really good auction on the last two Engelhards of the day. We're about halfway through with our auction. We still have over 40 people here. We're having a good time. And I've got good stuff coming. 85 and 86. Fancy Nancy. I'm going to say going one time. And I'm going to say Fancy Nancy going two times. Let's see if anybody bumps Fancy Nancy or she wins them at $46 each. Tiger's at 47. Tiger's still prowling and he's at 47. As I get a drink of water here, Fancy Nancy responds quickly at 48. And Steve Oakey is at 48. But Steve, you're out because Fancy Nancy beat you to 48. You'd have to be 49 or more. So up a buck, amigo, and you will. There you go. Steve Oakey is at 49. All righty. And let's see if Tiger or Fancy Nancy decide. Let's see. Craven Fox Bodies was in high school when those were made. So was I. Actually, I was in junior high in 85 and high school in 86. Now, wait a minute. Maybe 85 was my freshman year. I don't know. Trip down memory lane. Oh. Fancy Nancy is at 50, and that's what I'm looking at. One time, going once, to Fancy Nancy at 50 smackers. I'm going to go two times to Fancy Nancy and see if there's any response. Yeah, Fancy Nancy needs a win today. We'll see, Fancy Nancy. There's snipers lurking, I can tell you that. Tiger is at 51. You're out, Fancy Nancy. You got to be at 52 or higher. And Tiger was there, timed it pretty well. I didn't hit that sold button though. And I'm going to say Tiger going one time and wait for Nancy to respond because I have a strong feeling that she will. She needs to be on the board. And I'm going to say going two times to Fancy Nancy, Mrs. T. Or excuse me, that's the Tiger. That's the Tiger. Sorry about that, Nancy. That's the Tiger at 51. Mm-hmm. Let's see if Fancy Nancy responds. Going one time, going two times. She does. She does. I had a feeling she might. Fancy Nancy responds at 52. So I will restart going one time. And then going two times. We've got some LIBERTADS coming up next. Mm-hmm. Going two times. Then I am going to say going once, going twice, sniper time. Sold. Oh, Oh my goodness, that dirty dog. Tiger sniped Fancy Nancy. He's been on both ends of that sniper button today, and so sorry, Nancy. But that, all's fair in love and auctions. So Fancy Nancy says, "Damn you, Tiger," but she's laughing at the same time, saying, "Good one, Tiger." I'm going to assume you want the 85 and 86 because they're both different, but I'll wait for you to confirm and let me know which one do you want, or do you want both? And Mrs. T will keep an eye on that and let me know.
Both.
All righty, that was a correct assumption. All right, next up on the block we have MS 69, almost perfect Libertad. There you go, guys. 2022. Again, you might remember from earlier, the mintage there is only 550,000. You've got it slabbed, and start me off at $1, and let's see where we go. And because I have a feeling this one is going to go pretty good. Revolution's at 40 on the graded Libertad. You've got the PCGS graded Libertad. You've got the Mexican flag up there. It looks cool, and it's at a MS69. And almost perfecto when it comes to, and Revolution, $40. Woo-wee! That is less than I paid. Let's see where it goes. And James is at 50. Is James Real. Hey, good to see you here, James. At $50, and that's a little more like it. And here we go. Yeah, I'm thinking. Let's see, unknown. Yeah, got to go for 70 or more. That would make sense, considering what the raw ones just went for. Let me take a look at Mrs. T's book here, and to see what the Libertads, the raw ones went for 65. So I would imagine graded would go a little higher than that. And there you go. But either way, Simple Hillbilly's here. Nice to see you here, Simple Hillbilly. And I'm going to say going one time to the Simple Hillbilly. Wait, James Real's at 56. We've got a good auction here with several interested parties. And as I search for something, there we go. All right, 56, 57. We've got an auction going here. And let's see if there's a response. Right now, the Simple Hillbilly is in the lead. Unknown is at 58 on the graded. Nice addition to your stack collection. You've got the beautiful silver that is graded. And one of the benefits that I've, kind of like, I think Pirate Stacker is the guy who says this all the time. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him, but he likes the graded. That way, eventually, someday, whenever he passes these his coins down to his children or his grandchildren, everything's graded, and the people who receive them know exactly what they're looking at, and there's no ambiguity there. They know exactly what they have. I'm looking at Steve Oakey at 65. Here we go. Steve Oakey at 65. And then Simple Hillbilly responds with 66. Boom. Here we go. We've got a good battle going, Mrs. T. Yeah. Several people interested in this graded Libertad, and we'll see what happens here. And I'm going to say going 2 times to the Simple Hillbilly, whose name to some people might be a little politically incorrect, but I think he's just a good old guy. 67 is Steve Oakey. And here we go. And I think the way I like to fish and be outdoors, I think maybe I should have been born a country boy, to be honest with you. All right, here we go. Enough about me. Steve is at 67. Going once.
He's just a simple man.
Going twice. And let's see where we're at.
Yeah.
Going once, going twice. Mrs. T, what are you looking at? I'm looking at Steve at 67.
Same here.
All right, going once, going twice. Sniper time. Oh. There we go. Sold to Steve Oakey at 67. If I'm looking at what I think I'm looking at correctly. Is that right? And Steve, I've got a little surprise for you here. Just let me know how many you want. 1, 2, or 3. And whoever were the backup bidders could have the others, because I have 3 of these guys. And there you go. 1, 2, 3. And maybe the Simple Hillbilly will wind up with one after all. I don't know. It's going to go back down to backup bidders if Steve doesn't want all 3. But that's his prerogative.
Steve will take 2.
Steve will take 2 and leave 1 for the Simple Hillbilly and see if he wants one at that price. Simple Hillbilly, let us know. And then we have some custom poured silver.
Patriotic says happy Memorial Day.
Hey, Patriotic. Hi, nice to see you here, my friend. And hope you're having a good one. Hope you're getting that barbecue ready a little bit later today or tomorrow. And Simple Hillbilly, I think, was next, right?
Yes.
Am I correct?
Yes.
Let's see.
The order is Steve, Simple, and then Unknown.
Okay, Simple, do you want one? Just let us know. And then it'll go to Unknown after that. So Simple Hillbilly. Let's see. Hopefully you're not out fishing already or something like that. Let's see. Steve. Let me scroll down here. Simple Hillbilly, are you still with us? All right. Let's see. By the way, can you guys hear the music? Is there music in the background? Any music? Just let me know. I thought I put it on like a light little music in the background as we wait for the Simple Hillbilly. Who was prior, or who was after yes to the music? Any vets in the chat today? Patriotic wants to know. Any vets in the chat? And yes to the music as we wait for Simple Hillbilly to respond. And then prior to Simple Hillbilly, it was, let's see, who was it? Simple, Unknown. And if Simple doesn't want it, we'll give it to Unknown. And Tully's asking, Simple, do you want one? Or should we go on to Unknown? Simple going once. Simple Hillbilly.
He says, sorry, dogs, what's going on?
Going twice.
He wants to know what's going on, Simple.
Simple Hillbilly, there's one left for you at the same price.
67.
At 67. So do you want it at that price, my friend? Or should we pass it on to Unknown? You get the choice and prerogative because you are right up there in the bidding. And Lee wants some beats. Huh? I don't know about, I have to be careful with the music because YouTube will flag.
He said give it to Unknown.
Okay, Unknown. This one goes to you, my friend. And there you go. To the Unknown stacker. Thank you, Simple Hillbilly. Now, next we have, let's see, a tea original silver pour. Comes with a certificate of authenticity that says hand poured in the USA. This is the tea logo pour. And let's see, I'll check the number. The number is numero 10, number 10, 1.8 ounces. So let's start this one off at $50 and see where she goes. There you go. Offered to you for basically around the price of silver. And let's see how much you're willing to go for the artwork if you appreciate it. And by the way, this is for the guys who won the previous auction. There you go. And
does it have blue toned?
This one, no tone. This is pure bright silver. Pure bright silver. And it is shiny. Shiny look. Got some ripple action in the back. Can you see the ripples? Really pretty ripples there. And there you go. There, it's for your consideration. I'm looking at Patriotic Stacker at 53. My man. Good to see you, my friend.
The one on the back has, the one on your circle has.
Yeah, the one on the turntable has some tone. This one doesn't. This is bright shiny. for the folks who like the bright, shiny stuff. And I'm saying Patriotic, whoo, if you get it at this, you are getting a steal, my friend. But hey, you got to be in it to win it. And Patriotic is in it at 53. Going 2 times to my friend Patriotic Stacker. And going once, going twice. And Mrs. C, do you see any other bids?
Simple Hillbilly 55.
Oh, Simple Hillbilly's back in action here at 55 and knows a bargain when he sees it. Spokane is at 56. Patriotic, my friend, you are out. And for poured silver, it's slightly over the price of generic. You guys are doing pretty good in the 50s here. If it goes for that, you're getting a heck of a bargain here. And
Rick K is at 60.
Rick K is at 60. Simple Hillbilly, you're out at 60. And by the way, it's almost 2 ounces. It's 1.8 ounces of silver, almost 2 for only $60. That is, we're still in the bargain zone, if you ask me. And Rick K is in the lead at 60. Simple Hillbilly, you're out at 60, but you respond back at 61.
Yeah.
So let's see where we go as I zoom in a little bit and show you the beautiful silver. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say going 1 time to keep that action going.
Mm-hmm.
Simple Hillbilly's at 61. Let's see if the others respond with a higher bid. Going 2 times to Central Michigan Stacker is at 62 in the nick of time. And Central Michigan, Rick K is at 62, but you're behind Central Michigan Stacker at 62. So let's see, guys, we got a good old-fashioned auction here. Nice to see, very flattering that people like my poured silver. Unknown is at 63, and we've got multiple people interested in this one in the $60 range. Going 1 time to unknown, and let's see if some of these other bids roll in from some other bidders. And I'm going to say Simple Hillbilly is at 65. Simple Hillbilly is at 65. And we have over 40 people here. That's really nice to have so many people joining and hanging out on a Sunday morning.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say Simple Hillbilly going 1 time and see if some of these other folks that are interested respond, or Simple Hillbilly gets it at that price. Going twice, and James is saying hello to Patriotic, my buddy from New York State. And some of you might think of New York, and you think of New York City. Patriotic lives in a beautiful, beautiful area in New York State. And going once, going twice to Simple Hillbilly at $65. Ooh, bargain. Going once, going twice. Simple Hillbilly. Good job. Nice buy there. Nice buy. All right. Ooh. All right. Anybody like the Mexican onzas? Anybody like the Mexican onzas? Let's see where these go. These are the 1979 variety. These were made in 78, 79, and 80. These are the 1979 variety. And let me show you both sides. There you go. These are AKA balance scale. Can you see that? And you can see why they're called the balance scale. They have the balance scale on one side, the screw press on the other, a kind of a nod to the original way they used to mint coins back in the day. As I'm talking, somebody throw up a bid, and there you go. You've got one side the screw press, the other side the balance scale, and we're at Central Michigan, who is a lover of the Mexican silver. For the 1979 for $36. Woo! Lee Coins is at 37. That's way low. I have a feeling this will go for much higher. In previous auctions, these went for in the 60s, if I remember correctly. Mm-hmm. Unknowns at 45. That's a little more like it. Mm-hmm. And let's see where these land.
And Tuli got a call to go to work.
Oh, Tuli. Goodbye. I hope if you're still listening, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your presence. I saw Mark yesterday. Mark from Australia was feeling, I think, a little bit under the weather. And so, Tuli, thank you for being a great moderator today.
Central's still with us.
Central Michigan is still around.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, these are 1979. Actually, I have four of them. And that's all I have for 1979. There you go.
Well, she says at 11:50.
Oh, 11:50. So
Okay,
you're
so
still
we're-
around.
okay.
Oh, thank goodness. There you go. And where are we at, guys?
Central's here too. Mhm.
We're at 45 with unknown. 45 with unknown. And thank you for being here, Central Michigan.
Mhm.
Much appreciated. Yeah, I think 45 is a nice price for these. Very nice.
Mhm.
And I'm going to say going one time. That's the type of price where you say all four.
Mhm.
But it'll be the winner's prerogative. Who is winning this?
Unknown. I have
Unknown at 45. And boy, he's in the bargain zone there.
Mhm.
Going once. Oh, Tiger's at 46. Unknown, you are out, amigo. And Tiger comes back with 46. 46. Ooh, just in the nick of time, too. So, Unknown, you're out by $1. Let's see if you respond and where we go. All right. Let's see. Steve Oakey's at 47.
Mhm.
Tiger, now you're out. And we've got ourselves a good old auction. And you're right. Tiger is not messing around. He's adding coins to the jungle. And I cannot wait to see his new channel when it comes out. And Tiger, I'll be there to help you out along the way, my friend. All right. I'm looking at Steve at 47. Tiger, you're out. Unknown, you're out. Steve Oakey's at 47. And going, I'm going to say going one time. Steve, going two times. Steve. And let's see where we're at here. Let's see. Type out the word SOLD and see if any other bids come in.
Tiger at 48.
Ooh, Tiger's at 48. Tiger's at 48. And now, Steve, you're out. And Unknown, you're out. So we've got a good battle here going for the onzas from Mexico, 1979. Very cool. Going one time. And then going two times. Not sure if Tiger will leave any or not. It'll be his prerogative. Going once, going twice. You see anything?
Tiger at 48.
So,
Patriotic came in at 50.
oh,
Patriotic
baby.
Yeah.
That's what you call a snipe. Patriotic at $50. Wow. Patriotic. How many do you want? The Tiger just got his tail yanked. And Patriotic at $50. How many do you want, amigo? Your choice. Boy, he just yanked that Tiger's tail. Didn't even think about it. Boom.
Unknown says, dang, patriotic.
Patriotic, how many do you want? I'm getting hot in here, man. Sorry about that, Tiger. Patriotic got it. This one's for Patriotic. And we'll just let Patriotic know how many he wants. And we'll see if there's any left over for Tiger or not. Yeah, veteran snipe, definitely. Patriotic knows how to do the old sniper action. So Patriotic, how many do you want, amigo? And is there any response? All right, we'll wait for you, my friend. Hopefully everybody is having a good day. And do you see any response from Patriotic, Mrs. T? Patriotic might have just fainted from his successful win. I don't know. And then behind him we had Tiger,
right.
And then also was Unknown was in there somewhere, right?
Central
Oh,
Michigan.
Steve, Central Michigan. So
Yeah.
all right. So Patriotic, where did you go? Maybe his internet cut out, or his wife walked
Give it
in.
to Unknown. He says, thanks, brother, for the service.
Okay, give it to Unknown. So Unknown, He gives one to Unknown. Man, patriotic, that is a classy act. Unknown, you get one. And then that is very, very classy indeed, patriotic. And so the next we have after that was Tiger, who got his tail pulled. Tiger, how many do you want? One or two? And this is for patriotic, by the way. Unknown says he's a disabled veteran. Thank you for your service, my friend. All righty, Tiger, do you want one, two, or three? I believe you were next. And one, please, for this old Army man. Tiger is a veteran as well. One for Tiger. And then prior to that, who was it? Let's see. We have Steve and then Central Michigan. So Steve Oakey, would you like one or two? And then we'll go to Central Michigan. We'll wait to hear from Steve as we thank you for your service, guys. Patriotic says give one to Emerald also. And then it was your option, Patriotic, since you were the winner. So that goes to Emerald from Patriotic. And Steve says he wants one. So that is it, guys. Woo! What an auction. Now, if you like the ONSAS and you missed out, have no fear. T is here. We've got two more, but they are a different variety, guys. These are the 1980s. These are the 1980s. Man, they are in pristine condition. And this is the new auction. Well, let's just start them at 50 and kind of see where they go for the 1980s. 1980s in pristine condition. 1980 ONSAS starting over because it's a new year or a different year. The previous ones were 1979. These are 80s. Can you see what is called the cartwheel? The cartwheel. You see that reflection there? That is called the cartwheel. These are in just absolutely pristine condition. Rick K starts them off at 51 on the 1980s. 1980s. So the same year those frosted Engelhards were coming out, Mexico was busy making its own bullion coin, the Mexican onza from the Casa de Moneda de Mexico, the Mexican mint. We're looking at Steve Oakey at 52. And considering what the 1970s went for, that is a bargain. That is a real bargain. And these are the only, out of the ONSAs, they only made them 78, 79, 80. The 78s are impossible to find. This is it for the Mexican screw press and balance scale ONSAs. And I'm looking at Rick at 53. And just to kind of continue the auction and keeping it going at a good pace, we'll say going once. That would be a major bargain. If they no IQ is at 55 and bumps it up a couple bucks. No IQ is in the lead at 55, and he'll have the prerogative of taking one or both, and that's it. I don't have others to pull out.
Yeah, and we want to know if there were other years coming up.
No, this is it for this variety of ONSAs. So no IQ at 55 going one time. No IQ at 55 going two times. And let's see where we're at. See if there's any sniper action. Going once, going twice. Mrs. C, do you see any other bids on the 1980 ONSAs? Going once, going twice. Sold to no IQ. No IQ, you got it. And, ooh, nice. And no IQ, do you want one or both at that price, my friend? As I take a little sip, and Thule helps me out with the order. No IQ, Rick, and then Steve. No IQ takes them both. Goodbye. Good purchase. Thank you very much. All right, so after 1980, they stopped making those ONSAs that you just saw. The Mexican mint took a little bit of a break in 81, maybe to turn over the mint, create dies, do whatever they needed to do to turn over to their brand new bullion coin. In 1980, they came out with the Mexican Libertad. Now, I've got different years for you to choose from. And if you're interested in building your collection and by year, you might want to take a pencil, and because if you're the winner, you'll have the choice of what date you want. You've got the 1990s here, you represented 1991. You've got 1992, and those 90s are hard to come by. They still have the full coat of arms there. The reeded edges, those are the 90s. Then you also have the 1993. So again, good luck finding those in pristine shape like this. Boy, oh boy, these are nice. I'm telling you right now, these are nice. Let me see if I can focus. Boom, 1993 here. And then you go back to the old school. 94 here with the edge lettering. Excuse me, 84 with the edge lettering. You've got the 83 with the edge lettering. Guys, feel free to start bidding as I show all these different years off. And then you have another 83. Patriotic Stacker with a super chat. Thank you, Patriotic. That's really nice of you. And this is a 2016 later date, one of the big boys. And then back to 1982, the year that started it all off. And these are the years. So your choice, Mrs. T, why don't you write these down for me? And I will give you these in rapid order.
Okay.
We've got 82.
Okay.
We've got 83.
Okay.
You've got another 83.
Okay.
And an 84. Those are the 80s.
Okay.
And then in the 90s, we've got a 93.
Mm-hmm.
You've got a 92
Mm-hmm.
and a 91. Ooh, consecutive. Nice, nice, nice.
Okay.
And then also to cap her off, we have a 2016, which I remember correctly. If I remember correctly, that's a low mintage year. Something like 500,000 or something.
Okay.
All right, we're at $40 with Lee coins. Lee's choice as to what year he wants.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got them? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you put them on a sticky note so we could show people out here?
Oh.
And that way, as people go, and thanks again, Patriotic. That was a really nice gesture of you. I'm looking at James Riel. Oh, by the way, Mrs. T, Patriotic says, hey, Mrs. T.
Yes. Hey, Patriotic.
Sorry, she's reading and writing at the same time, Patriotic.
I have sticky notes. I have a notebook. I have
We got James at 43, and it'll be your option, James. What years you want? The consecutive 91, 92, 93. Those are a hard get. The early 80s or the late one. Peter Stewart is at 45, and this is the type where I wouldn't be surprised where somebody just said, give them all to me, because these variety like this, Unknown is at 50. Unknown is at $50. Steve Oakey's at 51. We got ourselves a good old-fashioned major auction here. A major auction.
Mm-hmm.
All right, these are the years. Let's see here. There you go. Put that there. A little closer. All right, can everybody see that? Those are the years from Mrs. T. Simple Hillbilly, it is at $52. $52. Toolie, man, you are awesome, Toolie. Putting the years in the chat there. Appreciate it. And let's see. All right, we're at 52 with the Simple Hillbilly. And I'm going to say going one time to the Simple Hillbilly and see if any other auction bids roll in. And I'm going to say going 2 times to the Simple Hillbilly and see what rolls in as I get myself another water. I've been doing a lot of talking this morning, Mrs. T.
Yep. Lots of talking.
This is a good time. We're coming down to the end of round 2, and we only have 3 rounds. And so it's been fun hanging out with everybody. We've got a lot of cool stuff to go. And we're looking at Central Michigan Stacker at 53. going one time. I wonder what years he needs for his collection. I know he has a major collection of Mexican silver. Awesome channel. You guys be sure to check out his channel when you get a chance. Going once.
This is for Central, right?
Yeah, for Central Michigan Stacker. Going once, going twice, and so Central Michigan. The $1 million question is, oh, sorry, Lee Coins, you were just after. You were just after. And T got you doing the work too. Yeah, you know what, Patriotic? We couldn't make it without the ladies behind us helping out. And sorry, Lee Coins, you're just behind. It's up to Central Michigan to decide to let us know what years do you want. This is like going to the coin shop.
He says Lee Coin said it looks before to me, but no, he's after.
No, let's see. I have sold, and then I have Patriotic making a comment, and then I have Lee Coins. That's what I'm looking. Sorry about that, Lee Coins. You were very close. Maybe you'll get lucky, and Central Michigan will save one or two for you, or maybe not. I really don't know. It'll be his prerogative. Central Michigan, once the very first year, it all started 1982. So Lee, you were behind the sold though. So what we have to do is look back and see who is prior to that. So prior to that, I have Central Michigan.
Julie says it was Central, then Simple.
Then Simple Hillbilly was right before that. And so Simple Hillbilly, and then Steve Oakey was in the mix, and Unknown was in the mix. So in that order. So let me know, guys, who was next. Let's see. Who was next?
Who was next was Simple Hillbilly.
Simple Hillbilly. Simple Hillbilly. Let's see. Which years would you like? And Central, congratulations once again on your purchase. The 82, the year that started it all. Central, Simple. How many do you want? Which ones? Do you want the ones with the edge lettering? Do you want the hard to find 91, 92, 93 consecutive years? 1983 times 1. And where was it?
Because there was 2 of them.
Yep. There you go. That's for Simple Hillbilly. And then before that, let's see. It was Steve. And then Steve says the 82, if it's not taken, 82 is gone, Steve. So Steve, your prerogative, if you want any of the other years, you got the 83 and 84, again, consecutive years, or the 90s consecutive years.
He said 83.
Is that what Steve said?
Yes.
Okay, 83 goes to Steve. So that means they're still at 84. And then you have the 91, 92, 93s. Now, who gets that? That Unknown. Unknown gets that option. Unknown, you're the next. Oh, he says the 84 as well.
So Steve wants 84 as well?
Yep,
okay.
Steve wants the 84 as well. So now we have the 2016. And I'm really kind of surprised because the 90s have low mintages, less than the 80s, believe it or not. 91, 92, 93. And who was it again? Was it Unknown? Unknown. Yeah. Is that correct? Unknown? Just let us know.
Unknown says 83, 84, but those are...
Yeah, Unknown, those are gone.
So he could do 91.
Unknown, 91, 92, he says. All right. And then, so the 93 is left. And then let's go back. And Tuli was nice to list it. Peter was next. And Peter, we have a 2016 and a 1993, which is a tougher date for sure. So Peter, let us know what you want to do. If you want either of those, or we go on to the next person. And just let us know, Peter. Let us know. As I take another.
He was looking at the 80s, he said, and those are gone. So the only ones left I have 93 and 2016.
Yeah, 2016 and 93.
Yeah, the only ones left.
And so let's see who has the final. Okay, James and then Lee.
Peter's gonna pass.
Okay, Peter will pass. James and then Lee. James and then Lee will have the next options of the 2016 or the 93 right there.
Mm-hmm.
And let's just let us know, James and then Lee. James and then Lee. Just let us know, guys, and we'll go on to the next. Ooh, and we've got something kind of big coming up next.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of big coming up next.
Okay.
All right. Anybody? James and then Lee?
No, he needed the 83.
Okay.
James, so.
And then Lee, do you want either of the last two? Thanks, James. And by the way, thanks for everybody thanks to everybody for making your bids. Lee, let me know what you want to do here. Lee, let me know what you want to do. Lee takes both. Boom, gone. Thank you very much, Lee. That's for you. Now, next, Mrs. T, do you have that plate from last week? We had a person who won an auction, and I was waiting for them to reach out and pay, and they didn't reach out and pay. And then I even messaged them because they had won previous auctions, and I had their email on file. I emailed, and I heard crickets. And so this right here, this America the Beautiful Glacier National Park, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This went to a dude named Jesse Guerrera for $265. Jesse outbid everybody, and there was heated bidding, and then just went away and never paid. So I don't know what the deal was with that, but not a cool thing to do. Not a cool thing to do. And so since that one went for $265 last week and was unpaid, I am just going to start it at $200 and see where it goes and see if anybody gets a crazy bargain. Chris with a K, sorry, no peace dollars today. And by the way, if Thule or Central Michigan or Mark or anybody else sees that, what's the name again? Jesse?
Jesse, yeah.
That person, Jesse, come up again. I'm sorry, that person will not be able to bid. This is a 5-ounce 2011. The series is America the Beautiful. TJF is at $200, which is $65 less than it went for just last week. And TJ, we'll see if you go wire to wire on this, because this is a very beautiful collectible series. It's got our nation's first president, pristine condition, suitable for grading, in my opinion, on that side. But to me, this side is even more beautiful. As a nature lover, and people, Mrs. T and I are both national park people. We're starting at TJF at 200. Ooh, baby, you got it, man. 200 is a low bargain right there. But TJF, you might wind up with it. I can't remember who is bidding back and forth. Tiger might have been in the mix and taking it all the way to 265. RH is at 210. James, you're out. This one's at 210. And we're looking at RH at 210. And excuse me, yeah, James, unless you meant 250, I don't know. Here we go. We're at 210 with RH on the beautiful, pristine, super shiny face revealer 2011 Glacier National Park. And I'm going to say going one time and just to kind of see what happens here. And that would be a bargain. That would be $55 less than what it went for just last week. And darn, that guy that bid and just went away. We'll make sure he doesn't come back. That's kind of a rotten thing to do. All right. Mrs. C, do you see any other bids past RH?
No, I have 210 RH.
All right. RH at 210. Going one time. Ooh, bargain time, baby. Going two times.
TJF 250.
Oh, TJF at 250. Okay, TJF, thank you for saving the day there at 250. And RH, I'm sorry you're out. TJF is at 250. Thank you, TJF. Much appreciated, which is much closer to where it went for last week when that dude bought it and then it just went away. All right, going one time, and we'll see if RH bids, and going 2 times to TJF, and RH, sniper time, or anybody else for that matter, going once, going twice. See anything, Mrs. T?
No, TJF.
Okay.
Okay.
Sold the TJF. Sold. Thanks for saving the day there, TJF, after that person did that. And, ooh, guess what time it is? It's time for a giveaway. Boy, I have a good question for you, too. Especially if you're old like Mrs. T and me.
Hey.
But still, Mrs. T, still got it. Still got it.
Yeah, you came back quick.
Yeah. So, all right, guys. Little junk silver, constitutional silver. There you go. And let me set the question up here. Maybe I'll zoom in just a little bit so everybody has a fair chance. Maybe RH is still steaming that he lost that bid and he walked away to cool off or something, and he won't win this. I don't know. But RH has kept the streak alive today by winning a giveaway. Oh, this is a good one. I love this one. And RH and gang, here you go. Elvis Presley's last concert was performed in what American city? You didn't see this beforehand, but I know you know the answer, Mrs. T.
Yep.
We've actually been to that concert venue. It wasn't for the Elvis concert. I think it was for Ricky Martin back in the day. And you were shaking your butt with a bunch of women. And me and the straight guys went and had beers out in the
Stop. Everybody loves Ricky. So
I will say Ricky Martin's backup dancers were not bad looking, though. I will say that.
We have our winners.
Okay, let's see. I'm looking at, let's see.
I have Rick K.
Rick K. Indianapolis, yes.
Yes.
Wasn't Vegas, good guess. Wasn't Vegas, Muscle Shell, good guess. And RH, that son of a gun.
Yep.
Indianapolis is correct. Milwaukee, Vegas, I think was a pretty good guess. But yeah, right in my home state of Indiana, RH does it again along with Rick K. Congratulations. Indianapolis Market Square Arena, to be specific.
Yep.
That's where the Pacers used to play back in the day. And so in case you're wondering why an Elvis question, there will be an Elvis piece in just a moment after I turn this little guy off. There we go. Here's your next piece, guys. This one is toned up, and Mrs. T always loves that it says hand poured in the USA. Let's see. Let me get this ready here. Let me move over. That might help from my weird reach I was trying to make. And that's to the winners. This one has just the subtlest little tinge of blue. I don't even know if you could see it in the natural light here. The subtlest little tinge of a blue tone, but has the darker tone to just give it a little more depth. It's now 1.9 ounces. This is a heavier one. Almost hit 2 ounces. Look at those pore lines, guys. That's about as good as it gets, and it's polished up. And this is a pretty piece. It's almost 2 ounces of silver. Let's just start at 50 and see what fans of the channel pores, the logo pores we have. So start me off at 50, just for the heck of it, an arbitrary price, and see where she goes on that pretty little T logo channel pour with the slightest of blue tint to it.
And Spokane's at 50.
Spokane gets us started at 50. Even right in that little YouTube symbol, you can see like a little turquoise, just a little hint. And Spokane starts us off at 50 smackers.
TJF 51.
All right, TJF is at 51. Revolution's at 52. This is the last pour of the day, guys. Last pour of the day. And Mrs. T, I might need to get a bucket to pee in or something like that because sucking down this water. Revolutions is 60. Spokane is at 60. Spokane is at 60. Thank you, Spokane. Good to have you here. Spokane is at 60, and let's see where she goes from there. It looks like a good deal of interest in the one and only, or the last, I should say, the last silver pour of the day here. All right, Spokane Silver Stacker takes it up to 60. Considering the price of the silver alone, let's see. Steve Oakey says, I assume the number 20. Oh, no. The number 20 is the year I started on YouTube. So this is basically my logo. You could see it on here as well on my sticker. And I put the YouTube symbol. I put the 20. And I was crafty enough to get a mold created that has basically a replica of my channel logo. And that's what that's all about.
But this is number 11.
But this happens to be number 11. Is that what it was? Number 11 with the beautiful pour lines on the back as I goof up my tone and my my focus. There we go. There you go. All right. Is it going to go for 60? Woo. Okay. Going once. And going twice. Steve, no problem. No problem. Thanks for asking. And I'm going to say going once. Going twice. Ooh, bargain.
Tiger's at 62.
Oh, Tiger is at 62. I think these have gone.
He kept asking for blue.
Yeah, this one, Tiger, this one has a little tinge of blue to it. It's not like really overt and it looks like blue, but it's got a little tinge of turquoise in it that makes it look kind of pretty, in my opinion. Spokane responds very quickly at 66 and yanks that Tiger by the tail. Let's see what the Tiger does. Does he respond by a bite or a snap at Spokane? Let's see. Going once, going twice, and we'll see where we land. We're at Spokane at 66. Going once. Tiger's at 67. Tiger responds. Spokane, sorry, you're out, Tiger. Lee was trying to snipe as well. Ooh, all right, Spokane is quick to put up a 68. And it's not, again, I've told you guys before, it's nice to know that people appreciate my work on the channel pours. I like this one has like a little bit of character to it. You can see like a little imperfections here, little cracks, little this and that, little indentations. To me, that makes it look kind of cool. And the tone gives it some depth. So, all right, let me start over again. I'm looking at Spokane going one time. Almost got it for 66, but now he's at 68. I'm saying Spokane going two times. And let's see if those snipers come out of the woodwork again. And that's a dangerous game. You're playing with fire when you try the old snipe game. Going
69,
once.
Tiger.
Oh, 69. Tiger 69. Takes it up a buck. And Spokane, you're out. And Lee, you're out. I'm going to say going one time to El Tigre. I like that name. What do you think, Mrs. T? El Tigre?
70.
Spokane's at 70. All right. The Serbian sensation, El Tigre. It takes it up. Spokane's at 70. Tiger, you're out. Tiger, you're out. Spokane, you might wind up with this one. I'm going to say going one time, going two times, and going once, going twice. Fair warning.
71.
Oh, Tiger's at 71. Ooh, Fasika's Toy World. We tried for the snipe. Tiger's just ahead of you. And Tiger is in the driver's seat right now. Tiger's trying to take this one back to the jungle. But Fasikas is at 72. And if I know Fasikas, he does not back down, Mrs. T.
Oh, boy.
I've seen him in action in our coin clubs. We have an auction at the end every day. We talk coins, we have presentations, we have raffles, and then we do an auction.
Oh boy.
If Fasikas does not back down, Tiger, you may have met your match here, my friend. All right. Fasikas is at we've got the Greeks versus the Serbians here. Going once, going twice, two of my ethnic friends. And we'll see if there's any attempt at a snipe or just a straight up bid or what.
Tiger's 73.
Tiger is at 73. Ooh. And
75.
Fasika's 75. Revolution's in there at 73 in the mix. Spokane's in there. Oh boy. We've got a pissing match now, guys. And yep, Thule, thank you. This one's going hot and heavy now.
Yeah, I thought Thule was at work.
No, Thule is still here. She has to leave for work at a certain time.
Okay.
But I really appreciate, here we go. Tigers, both Orthodox and both good people. Both good people, proud of their heritage. And I am,
now she's gone.
bye Thule. Thank you so much. This one's for you, Thule.
Central's still with us, right? Central?
I think Central's still around.
Thank you, Central.
And thank you very much, guys. I'm going to say, it seems like every time I do the countdown, the Battle of the Nations, the people come out, and USA is representing here. Spokane is representing.
Yeah.
We'll see if our friend from Spokane
Comes
winds up winning at the end of the day here.
76 Tiger.
Tigers at 76, guys. Tigers at 76.
And Fasika's is at 80.
And by the way, we're coming down to the end of the auction. That's one of Fasika's Toy World's little tricks. He doesn't just go up a buck. He'll go up $4 or $5 and try to put the hammer down and catch the tiger in a trap. We'll see. We'll see.
80. He's at 80.
And Fasika's is at 80. And and he wound up with those consecutive, didn't he? I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. Going once, going twice. Just count it faster when I'm winning. Sorry, Spokane. My finger quivers a little over that enter button.
81.
And Tiger is at 81. Spokane is at 81. Fasika's is out. My guess is he's not going to back down.
It's 85.
He's putting the hammer down again. He's bumping it up to 85. And this is fun. This is fun. We'll see which of these guys.
90.
Tiger's not messing around. Fierce battle. You know what, guys? Get your popcorn out. This is a fun one. We were down under 40 people watching. Now we're over 40 people. We're coming down to the end of the auction. We have just a few items left, and we'll see where we land on this one. Let's see. Yeah, you could do anything over $1, $3, $4 increment, whatever. Once it gets to $100, if it does, then we'll be at $5 increments. Tiger is at 90. Ooh, baby. He is not backing down. And we've got two good buddies here going head to head. A fair competition, a friendly competition, but a friendly competition nonetheless. Yeah, you could, under $100, you can go $1, $2, $3, $4, doesn't matter. Once you get to 100, if it gets that high, then we're at $5 increments, guys. And let me count it down again. Tiger's in the lead at $90. And going once, going twice, and we'll see where it lands. Looks like Tiger's taking, Spokane is at 91. We're still in the $1 bid. Woo! Fasika's at 101, baby. So the next bid from there would be at 106. You'd have to be at 106 or more. Or else, Tiger, no, it has to be a 106 or more, Tiger, because you can't do $4 increments. Fasika's already had it at 101.
He didn't know that until.
That's okay. That's okay. Just so you know, as of right now, what I'm looking at is Fasika's at 101, and we'll see if Tiger.
He did.
Oh, he did? He did? Okay, Tiger's at 106, and now Fasika's is out, and. All right, there you go. Tiger's in the lead. The next bid increment would have to be 111 or higher. It could be 112. It could be 114. It has to be at least $5 higher.
111 Fasika's.
Ooh, baby, 111 Fasika's. And man, this is a battle. This is the battle of the day, guys. The battle. After this, we're going to have some smaller items, but this is the battle of the battle royale. Tiger is at 120. Wow. And this is the support of the channel.
Yeah.
And as Mrs. T and I give fist bumps, it's fun to see this. And we'll see if
so Tiger's at 120. He said, I thought $5 increments was in 5s or 0s.
No, it could be anything as long as it's $5 over the next bid. So Tiger, if Fasicas wants to go 125 or 127 or whatever, but it has to be a minimum of $5 over. He couldn't come out and say like 122, 123 or anything like that. Lee's over here clapping at a crazy battle here. I'll give a clap to that battle. I'm going one time to Tiger.
Oh, wait,
Fasicas at 126. So Tiger, back to you. It would.
He says I waited all day for the blue team.
It would have to be 131 or higher, Tiger. And 131. It'd have to be, and there he is. He's at 131. Dang! Holy smokes! This is a heck of a battle. Fasicas goes 151. Mrs. T. Oh my goodness! Tiger. My goodness! We better call that's for Mrs. T.
I think you don't know what to do.
I don't know. I'm hitting wrong buttons here and everything else. Tiger's at 165. I'm ready to fall out of my chair.
Literally fall out of the chair.
Talking too much over here. I'm losing my. Mrs. T, talk for a minute here. Let me catch my breath.
All right, T, calm down. However, it is really cool though to see this because you put your heart and soul into these.
Yeah.
You know, when you pour. So
yeah,
thank you guys.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness! Look what just came in. Snoopy Stacks comes out of the woodwork to cheer on her friend Tiger, and then Fasicas goes 196. 196. Oh my gosh! Tiger 220. What is going on here? Oh, it's revolutions on Team Toy World. Oh man!
I'm getting my popcorn out.
Man! I'm gonna need a stiff drink after this one. Lee Coins is cracking up. Revolution saying, "Oh man!" And so am I. This is the battle royale. I don't know if we've ever had a battle like this, Mrs. T.
And then Trail Mix says, "What are we bidding on?" They just got here.
Yeah, there you go. This is 1.9 ounces, guys, and oh my god. 266? 266?
With authority. He said,
oh my gosh. 266. Oh my goodness gracious. Buffalo Brian. Yeah, they just hit 250 and Fasicas Toy World blew right past it. I don't know if Tiger can withstand this one. Snoopy Stacks is saying, wow. And
he says, what is the win with you?
Tiger says 275, Mrs. T.
Wow.
My goodness gracious. Two guys who are not backing down from one another. It's a friendly battle, back and forth. They're both good guys, but they both want the same thing. And when they both want the same thing,
Tony says steak and shrimp tonight at the tea house.
yeah, forget that hamburger for the grill for Memorial Day. We're going out of Cheddars.
We were doing hot
dogs. We were. Oh man.
Fasicas says Tiger, he will make another one.
I'm saying going one time. Revolution says for a little coffee, and I'm gonna need maybe a little rum chata in there for me. I think
Fasicas is going to be out because he says he'll make another one for me.
Okay, Fasicas looks like he's backing down a little bit. Tiger, I don't even know where he landed. Was it 270 something? Massive flex. Tiger going once, going twice. Here we go. Let's give a round of applause here. Tiger wins it. Fasicas, thank you so much. That's for both of you guys.
Tiger 275.
I thought this one was going to go for like $50 because we kind of slowed down at a certain point. And man, oh man, oh
Tiger's
man.
been waiting all day for this.
Yeah, my goodness. And Fasikas, thank you so much. And man, oh man. Let me zoom out for what we have next. And what we have next is unique and interesting. And maybe we might need some, if you like the blue tone, Tiger, if you like the blue tone, you might like these right here. Even with the lighting here, you could see that these little Golden State Mint, little rounds or half ounce, in God we trust, beautiful eagle on them. They have some crazy toning. You've got some blue on the breast of the eagle. You've got the iconic Incuse Indian on this side with blue toning and like orangish on that one. I'll try to put it in a way where you could see. I've got another one here with the Incuse design there and some crazy blue and orange on the headdress here. This is the way I receive them. I did not make this toning myself. I don't know who did or if it's natural or what, but there you go. And I've got, even on top of that, I've got two more. These are half ounces. Look at on the headdress. Can you guys see that? Is it coming through on the light? Crazy tone. And then one last one with like a rainbow in the background there. This one has a little bit less tone, but some tone nonetheless. And I'm going to ask you guys, whoever wins this.
They want to know if they're silver.
Yeah, those are silver, guys. These are silver. And let me see what it says here. It's from Liberty on one side. It is, let's see. Does that say a quarter or a half ounce? Let me just check. Okay, I misspoke earlier. This is a quarter ounce of silver. Hopefully you can see the colors well. Quarter ounces of silver. Sorry about that. I misspoke earlier. I'm glad I checked because that would have been quite embarrassing to get that wrong. These are each a quarter ounce, so the whole thing adds up to a full ounce of silver. The winner will get their choice. Top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right, with the insane tone. Start me at $1 for the quarter ouncer, and let's see where we land. And you win the option. What for one money you get, or for the winning bid, whatever it is. Say it's $20 or $25 or $30, whatever it is. You could take 1, 2, 3, or 4 and get to choose. All right, we're at 11 for JS Custom Cab. Oh no, TJF hit 11 first. Unknown is at 15, and we're going from there. Those, they look like half ounce, but when I looked under with the old magnifying glass, it says quarter ounce. So we're looking at 15 right now. Steve's at 20 on the insane toners. These are for the tone lovers in the crowd here. And I got Steve Oki at 20. Since these are all unique, you're not buying the same thing. I wouldn't be surprised if whoever won took them all, because you have 4 different tones of varying degrees. This one is crazy. It has like, his face is kind of orange. The headdress is kind of bluish, purplish, turquoise. And let's see. $20 is what I'm looking at with Steve. Okay. Steve is at $20. And Steve, year again. Let me check, Steve, if there's even a year on here. I'm not seeing a year. If I had to guess, it says "In God We Trust," "E Pluribus Unum," 1 quarter, troy ounce, 999 fine silver. No year. If I had to guess, I would say these are vintage, but I can't say for sure because I don't see a year on them. So with that information, Steve, you are the winning bidder right now. And I'm going to say going one time to Steve Oki. I'm going to say going 2 times to Steve and see if it lands there, or we have some sniperoos, some sniper action going once, going twice, and sold. Steve, your option 1, 2, 3, or 4, and if you want less than all of them, which ones do you want? Which ones do you want at that $20 price? Your choice, Steve, and congratulations. You'll take 2. Which 2, Steve? Which 2 would you like? Your option, you could say top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right. Top 2. Boom.
All right.
All right. Now we'll take it to the previous bidder for their consideration. And who was the previous bidder prior to Steve? I'm looking at Revolution, or Unknown was at 15.
Yeah,
so he's the next highest bidder. And so Unknown, would you like one or both of these at a pretty good bargain price for the Crazy Tone for your collection at $20? $20. Unknown says I'm good.
Okay.
And then prior to that, there was one other person that was 14. It was Revolution and JS Custom. So Revolution, your prerogative. Revolution, would you like one or both? And then JS Customs, and if not, we'll go from there. All right, we'll wait for your response from Revolution, I believe. Revolution. By the way, this is thank you to Steve.
Pass and Revolution, and both will pass.
Okay, no problem. Let's go on to the next auction item.
Okay.
And oh boy, let's see. I think, you know what? Thule left the house.
Okay.
But this one was, I was going to throw this up and see if she might be interested. All right, let's go back up to, thank you very much. Elvis Presley, there you go. Vintage silver, 1970s. Oh, let me show you both sides. You got Elvis on this side. He's standing, and you've got the depiction of his face there. And on this side, you have, it looks like the gates to Graceland. Silver trade unit, $9.99, fine silver, 1 troy ounce. Very cool. And there you got Elvis, the king himself. You got Elvis right there. Start me off at, I don't know, $30, and we'll go from there for vintage 1970s silver as we're coming down to the end, guys. We are coming down to the end, and we have a dragon bar coming up after this. Is there any interest in Elvis, or else that will go
just custom
in Mrs. T's collection? We'll start it off at just JS Custom Cab is at 30. TJ, you're right behind and out at 30, and 31 is where you'd need to be. TJF, JS Custom Cab is in the lead at vintage silver. Elvis Presley, the king of rock and roll, recently made very popular by a movie that came out not long ago. Okay, let's see. TJ, you're out. And so now is the time to bid, amigo. Here we go. JS Customs. TJ came at 31. JS Customs at 32. And TJ, you're out again. And so it'll take a bit of a couple more bucks to be in the lead. TJF is at 33. Donnie came out of nowhere. Welcome, Donnie. Nice to have you here. And let's see where this one lands for the king of rock and roll. JS Custom Cab is at 34, which is actually less than what I paid for it. TJF is at 35. Maybe I'm just a little partial. My mom and dad used to listen to Elvis back in the day when I was a kid. And TJF is at 35. And let's see if Donnie or anybody else wants it, or TJF, you're going to get it for 35, which is a really, really good price, in my humble opinion. Going one time, thank you for your bidding. JS Custom Cab. TJF is in the lead at 35. Going one time, going two times for old 1970s vintage silver. Going once, going twice. Sniper time. And Mrs. T, do you see anything?
TJF.
Going once, going twice. Congratulations.
No, just custom G and 36 for me.
Let's see. Oh my goodness. The snipe. The snipe at 36. JS Custom Cab got it at 36. Oh boy. He did the old fakeroo. He said he's out. Then he came in and bid, and his bid, that number is there just before TJF. Okay, congratulations on that win. All right, here we go. People saw this and they were interested, and yeah, TJ is making it was a fair snipe. Silver Bar Stacker is here. Another excellent channel. Speaking of silver bars, people seemed interested in this one. This isn't just a like an art bar. This is actually a coin, guys. This is a coin and back date 2021. I've understand that this and this is Australia, by the way. Must be Perth Mint. Australia 9999, 4 nines, fine silver, 2021. Nobody cares about that side as much as they care about this side. Start me off at 30 bucks and let's go. Start me off at 30 bucks and let's go. And here you go. Boom. The Dragon Bar from 2021, Dragon Bar coin, because it is backed by the country of Australia. Fancy Nancy's at 30. I know there are some people that were waiting just for this bar.
Yes.
And then there's a gaw. We've got 2 more items and then a gaw. Steve's at 35. Fancy Nancy is at 36. And the dragon, Tully's back. Wow. Thanks for coming back, Tully. Oh, Tully, you missed an epic auction and or a battle. And I have something for you that's coming up next. We're at unknown at 45 in a good battle. Cool looking dragon there. Let's see here. Let's see. Did I have it upside down? I'm sorry, guys. I had it upside down. The dragon goes this way. The dragon goes this way. It's kind of body snaked around. The head of the dragon is right there. And 2021 coin bar. As you can see here, it is a coin. And there is the dragon. And let me start a countdown. Here we go. Oh, Tully's on call. Going one time. Going 2 times. And who is that? Unknown? Unknown to 45?
I have unknown at 45.
All right. Going once. Going twice. And anything, Mrs. C?
Lee Coins 46.
Ooh, Lee Coins.
Tiger 46.
Ooh, some more interest. Well, I have a feeling several guys are interested. Don't get Fasika's interested in this one because then we'll. Oh my gosh. Going one time. Going 2 times. Let's see who else. There's several guys that were interested that are out. Right now I'm looking at Lee Coins at 46. Tiger's out. Mrs. T, what do you?
Tiger's at 47.
All right, Tiger responds. He's at 47. All right. Just in the nick time. Sorry, Lee, you're out. Lee, you're out. And I'm going to say going one time. And we've got Tiger at 47. And then we've got 2 times. Just JS Custom Cam, Mrs. T, do you do an invoice? No, JS, we are not that sophisticated yet. All we ask is that you kind of keep track of what you've won, add it all up, add $5 for shipping, unless you're a channel member at level 2, 3, or 4. Oops. And if that's the case, let me zoom out just a little bit. I'm looking at Supreme Ginger enters the fray at 48. if you're a channel member at level 2, 3, or 4, and by the way, in the last consecutive weeks, like 3 weeks, people have become channel members so that they can get free shipping. But you have to be a channel member at 2, 3, or 4. So heads up, some of you became channel members at level 1. That doesn't give you free shipping if you're only at level 1. So I would say if you enjoy the auction, you're having a good time, you want to come back in the weeks to come, become a channel member at level 2, 3, or 4. And each level has its own perks, but level 2 and up gets free shipping. All right, back to the auction. Where are we, guys? And we'd like to get to the point where we're sophisticated enough to send invoices at some point in time, but we're not quite there yet. We're learning our craft of being auctioneers, going 1 time, going 2 times. Is that Ginger at 48? Is that correct? Let's see.
Yes.
Going once, going twice to Ginger Stacker, and
Lee Coins 49.
Ooh, Lee at 49. Ghost Wash and Ace is at 50. People like that. You know what, Mrs. C? We need to find some more dragon stuff because the dragon theme seems to be very hot lately, and I've seen that in other auctions as well. And it was true when I saw that, and our folks like the dragon stuff too. I'm looking at Ghost Watch and Ace. Welcome back. Going once at 50 bones and going twice. And we'll see if they float away like a spirit in the night with this one, the Ghost Watcher, or they will be zapped by the Ghostbusters. Is there a Ghostbuster out there? Or Lee Coins gives the ghost a karate chop,
51,
like Bruce Lee.
Tiger 52.
Ooh, Tiger at 52. Continued interest in the old Dragon Bar.
Tiger
2021 Australian coin back date. They're making new ones of these, I think, because that series was so popular. But good luck finding the older ones because the popularity has soared. Tiger's at 52, going 1 time. Tiger's at 52, going 2 times. Let's see if the Ghost Watcher or Lee answer back. Going once, going twice, and sniper time. Going once, going twice. Oh, man. I should have held the finger a little longer. Ghost Watch and Ace. Good snipe. Well done. Ghost Watch and Ace takes it at 53. Nice job. Good. Nice snipe. Good. Well timed. Well timed. All righty. Now, Thule, now that I know you're back, I knew that you lost out on this one last week or the week before. And so I got a little constitutional silver, but this is Bugs Bunny constitutional. That's Bugs, what's up, Doc, with the Constitution behind him from 1987, back in 1980 silver. On this side, you have the whole gang of the Looney Tunes gangs. You got Bugs, you've got Sylvester, Roadrunner, Porky Pig, and that dang little Tweety bird that Sylvester could never catch. But there's Bugs with the Constitution. Let's start it off at $30, like basically the price of silver on that, and see where she goes. And very cool indeed for 1980s. Considerably below where I bought it for, but let's start it at 30 and just see what happens for some cool old silver. Simple Hillbilly. Steve's at 40. Steve's at 40 on the old 1987 Bugs Bunny Constitution in one side and signing a carrot in one hand, signing the Constitution in the other. Here we go. Simple Hillbilly is at 43, and let's see where she lands. Simple Hillbilly comes with a box. There's the box. Looney Tunes from 1987.
Thule is at 45.
Thule's enters the mix at 45. And Simple Hillbilly responds at 50.
Tully's at 60.
Ooh, Tully's at 60. Tully wants that constitutional bugs. And we'll see if she, Simple Hillbilly is not backing off of that one. And let's see where this battle takes us. I'm going to say
Tully's at 70.
Ooh, Tully's at 70. Quick response. Tully's at 70. And let's see where we go. JS Custom Cab. Thank you very much, JS Custom Cab. We're coming down to the end of the auction, and we'll see if you want to stick around, there's another giveaway as well.
Tully's
And
at 75.
I'm going to say going one time, Tully at 75. And
Simple's at 76.
whoa, Simple Hillbilly is not backing down. Simple Hillbilly is going back and forth with Tully, couple of stackers, or I should say collectors, because this is a nice collector piece. And Tully is at 80. Ooh, baby. And let's see if, Simple is at 76. Tully, whoa.
Tully's at 100.
Tully's at 100. I think
Tully.
Didn't you have it at 80, Tully?
Tully's at 80.
I think 80 is the high
Well,
bid.
then Simple said all you, Tully. So it's Tully at 80.
Okay, I think it's Tully at 80.
Yeah.
I don't think you needed to go that high, Tully.
Yeah.
Tully at 80.
Okay.
I will say going one time. And Tully at 80.
Yeah.
Going two times. And then I'm going to say Tully at 80, unless there's some honorary person out there ready to say it.
Yeah. So yeah, Tully.
All righty,
Okay.
very good. So Tully, you wound up getting that one that you wanted. And let's see, I've got two more items and then a giveaway. And I've got to tell you a sad story. Here's the sad story. This was up for auction last week. And this dude named Altamiro Jr., you guys remember him from last week? He won this at $72. And then he walked away and never paid. I checked my Venmo, I checked my PayPal, and I checked my Cash App. I looked through my email, nothing. And boom, you've got the Queen on a 2023 coin. You've got the King on a 2023 coin. And you've got a beautiful Britannia on one side. You got a gorgeous ship from, let's see, what country is this from? From Cook Islands with a clipper ship. You got the King and the Queen, historic because one passed away and the other one became the king. And let's see, let's start this one. Can you start it at 60? Start it at 60 and see where it goes. That's basically silver price right there for two sovereign coins. You've got a Cook Islands coin, you got a silver Britannia, and unknown starts me off at 60. Steve Oakey is at 675, and there you go. Thank you, Steve, for saving the day. After, what was that guy's name again?
Well, it's a bidder. I don't know if it's a
Tully, if you ever see this guy again, let's not let him bid. We'll let Mark know. We'll let Central Michigan. Hopefully you're still here. It's kind of a rotten thing to do, but Steve is at 75, and this one's for Tully from the previous one. And I'm going to say going one time on the King and Queen, the sovereign coins. These aren't rounds, they are sovereign coins. One's a Britannia, one has a beautiful ship on it. And I'm going to say going one time to Steve Oakey, two times to Steve Oakey, and it's sniper time. Sold to Steve. Sold to Steve. And Steve, I do have, these are my only other two sets, Steve. If you want another set, you can have it at 75. And if not, we'll go to unknown and go from there. And Steve, do you want another one or just the one? And then unknown, let us know if Steve doesn't take it. Would you like the other one? And congratulations, Steve. There's that. And there's that. So, Steve, your option. You want another one? And unknown. If Steve doesn't want one or two, I will take the one at 75 and let unknown have it. Unknown, would you like one of the others at 75? And just let us know, and we'll go from there.
Right. I have him down already.
I know Steve already took it,
Mm-hmm.
but the backup bidder was unknown.
Oh, yeah,
and so
he said yes.
Oh, he said yes? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
And I'll tell you what, anybody else wants this one, just say bin 75, king and queen. And there you go. You've got your historic set there. Historic set. And then that's junk. And let's see. Here we go. And next we have a giveaway. Next we have a giveaway. We've come down to the end of the auction, guys. It's giveaway time. And let me put this off to the side. Anybody wants it? 75 for the set. The historic set, king and queen. And this isn't an auction. This is a giveaway. Boom. Thanks to our age, we've got to always have a couple of items. So we have 2 constitutional junk silver quarters. And here's the question. Let's get this out of the way. And yeah, congratulations to all of the winners today.
Nice action.
And appreciate you guys hanging out.
Yeah.
Let's see what we have here. Oh, you know what? Too bad Mark's not here. He would have been an automatic for this one. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Last question. When an Aussie tells you he's going to bend an elbow, what is he about to do? When an Aussie says he's going to bend an elbow, what is he about to do? You tell me, what's he about to do? I think we're going to be a little lenient on the answer. And and this is for my Australian friend who's not with us today. When an Aussie says he's going to bend an elbow, let's see. There's answers scrolling through here.
So how specific do you want it? Because 2 of them said
I will accept
because they were
drink or drink a beer.
Well, you have
I will accept drink or drink a beer. And let's see. Someone says bark. No, it's not a bark. Unknown.
Danny Johnson said
Danny Johnson says drink. That is, I'll accept that. And RH, that son of a gun, it gets it right. Drink. I accepted Danny and RH. And I don't know how these guys. I don't know. RH knows everything under the sun on the planet. The guy knows his trivia, his expressions, and obviously his Australian slang. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, everyone. No, it doesn't mean he's going to pass gas, JS custom cabs. So it means he's about to drink or drink a beer. All right, guys. It's been a long morning. I've got to go to the bathroom. And I've been sucking down this water trying to keep my voice. Let's hear it for Tuli Tuli, everybody. Let's hear it for Mrs. T.
It's been a pleasure, everyone. Thank you. Thank you.
Let's hear it for the Central Michigan Stacker.
All right.
By the way, Central Michigan loves his Mexican silver, so go check out his channel. And it's been a real pleasure hanging out. Too bad Mark couldn't make it today, but this one's for Mark, who's always here. I want to thank each and every one of you for being here and wish you a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. Enjoy those barbecues and, give a shout out to the veterans out there and say a little prayer. And guys, we'll see you on the next one. The next one will be when, Mrs. T? On Saturday? I think we're going on Saturday, right?
We have graduation.
Yeah, because we have a party to go to on Sunday. So it looks like Saturday's the day. Guys, thanks for being here. And such a pleasure to hang out and have laughs and participate with you. Thanks for everything, everybody.
Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful weekend.